recording space left still.
Yeah. Welcome to Blue Skies from the Basement. My name is Austin. Joining me, as fucking always, is my best friend, the Savage Dad himself, Wes.
Oh, is that me?
Yeah. Okay, is that how we're going to be today? Is that the vibe that we're on? All right. Sitting behind the camera over there is our wonderful producer, Trey.
Yep.
You might not be able to see him, but we got a podcast cat Manson over here.
Yep.
And we also got my beautiful girlfriend, Emily, over here. Then we got Junie, Steve, Stacy,
Leon, Gay Mickey,
and Kevin Jr. over here.
And now a banana statue.
Oh yeah, now the Fortnite banana statue.
You can just, it's peeking. Oh,
you
no,
can
there it is.
just see it.
Yeah.
No, there it is. Yeah.
He's at the bottom.
Yeah.
You can see the full thing. He's at
like
the bottom.
standing on the bottom of the frame.
I definitely did not do that on purpose.
For future reference, because hopefully we will have time to do it, today we will be playing the Absurd Box expansion pack, and I just dropped a whole bunch of cards that I got last week while at Target.
Yeah.
Target.
Yay, Target.
Which I haven't been able to show off my all black Rubik's Cube. Or my mini Rubik's Cube.
I thought you were going to say
My 2x2.
outfit.
Oh.
You're all black.
I'm usually always
Did
all
you
black.
get new shoes?
Emily got these for me, actually.
Yeah.
And
for a second, I just saw the toe, and I thought you had Chelsea boots on, and I was like, I'm fucking jealous.
No, she got these for me. I got another pair of like actual dress shoes, and the like have like a heel to them, but these are more like a comfy, like just kind of casually going out.
Yeah.
Those are more sport coat. The ones that we have upstairs are more full suit.
Yeah.
Nice.
I wanted to. I don't know. I was telling Trey. We went to Kroger the other day, and I don't know. I saw this dude, and he was wearing like button-up shirt with like a long sleeve shirt over top of that, and had like the collar coming out. I was like, I want to try and do something like that. And so like you're looking at me trying to do something like that.
Yeah.
And so, but the undershirt is a fucking from
Spirit Halloween.
Spirit Halloween.
Fuck yeah. It's still a dope undershirt. Anything from the fucking Halloween store.
Yeah. And then I don't remember what it says on the back.
Think happy thoughts.
Oh yeah, there you go. Oh, there's something at the bottom.
If today was heavy, put it down and let it go.
There you go. Yeah,
I know he likes his inspirational jackets, so I
Yeah.
got him that one for Christmas.
And then add a little pizzazz to it. I got my bullet belt on.
Nice.
I ordered it for the emo party, and it didn't show up until like 2 days after we got home.
But I was like, I'll still wear that shit. I'm still wearing that shit. So I got my style thrown into it.
Yeah.
I tried to look a little nice, and then I was like, babe, which dress shoes should I wear? And she's like, wear the more casual ones. I was like,
Good point.
which ones are those?
I like that as you're nearing your 30s and I'm in my 30s, we're having like a fashion crisis.
Well, I mean, you've always
Thank
known.
you, Trey.
I've always like,
Manson was just over there choking on a string, and Trey was like, I got you, man.
you always
Was
had
that
like
scary?
wanted to dress a little nicer, you know.
You like your
You
swag.
could.
Always
I
have.
do, yeah. I like to, like when we went skating, I was just wearing fucking jeans and like a hoodie and shit, and like was chilling. But then like when we go out and shit, I like to dress a little nicer, look a little, what's the word? I was gonna say spazzy, but that's not. I'm not trying to be fucking spazzy.
Say hi.
Snazzy?
Snazzy, yeah. I'm trying to look a little bit more
It's
snazzy.
very close.
A little bit more
Yeah.
spiffy.
Yeah.
Spiffy.
A little more spiffy.
There
Yeah.
you
One.
go.
Snazzy.
Is
You're
that a
looking
better
pretty
place?
spiffy.
There you go.
Thanks, man.
Speaking of looking spiffy,
Yeah.
he's sitting like a person.
Fucking emo
Good job,
cat.
buddy. I know. I love that. He's such a badass with his little spiky collar.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Love
we
you so much, buddy.
It was a nice day, and I was like, we don't have shit to do. I was like, why don't we go see my grandparents and just see how they're doing? Just pop in for a minute. I know that they'd be happy to see us. Like, just coming in for shits and giggles. Like, no specific reason. I just felt, like, hey, let's go visit them. So we went and saw them. Mimi did ask about you and asked how you were doing and everything. So she wanted me to tell you that she said hi. So
I don't know why I waved at everyone.
Hi, Daddy.
Hi, Mimi.
And she was like, what's the name of the podcast again? I was like, oh, fuck.
Please don't.
Please don't.
Hey, Mimi, stop it.
Stop here.
I don't know. I
It
doubt.
gets real vulgar.
I'm about to send her the YouTube link
I
to
was gonna open
the
it.
show.
Don't.
I'm doing it.
No,
I'm
you're
doing
going to
it.
make me nervous.
I'm gonna send her the YouTube link to.
Welcome
live
to the
show
most
right now.
well-behaved Blue Skies from the Basement
No,
episode ever.
no. Mimi loves us for
So
us.
much
dude.
pressure.
So
Mimi
much
loves us for
pressure.
us, you
Grandma's watching.
guys.
When I was working at Cheeks, my mom was like, be careful, because one of your uncles likes to go there. And I was like, that sounds like a problem for him, not me. I'm not going to feel awkward about that. He should feel awkward about that.
Right.
What was a married man going to the strip club on a Thursday night for? The fuck? Hey, could you quit losing all my chapsticks, please? Could you quit?
Yeah. We should talk about stripping right as you send the link to me.
Anything new with anybody
I
else?
was a shot girl.
I have 3 stories.
Motherfucker.
You have 3 stories?
Yes.
Holy shit, okay.
I didn't get to talk about it last week because you guys were out of town.
Yeah. And the week before that we did the movie.
Yeah, so I had the thing in the Discord about there was this regular guy that would come in almost every night at work, just one of our regulars.
Oh yeah, I remember.
Yeah, I'm an optimistic person, or at least I try to be. Usually I'm just a realist, but my job is teaching me to be more of a realist with people, because I start out hopeful with everybody. I meet these regulars and I'm like, that guy's fucking cool. I like that guy. I'd like to be his friend outside of work.
Right.
And then they turn out to be
terrible.
Long enough, and eventually they say something where you're like, you actually kind of suck.
Yep, there it is.
There it is.
There it is. I was kind of waiting for it. I didn't want to be waiting for it. But, it happened, and I'm not exactly the most surprised.
The reason I prefaced that with I'm a bit of an optimist was because, I start, hopeful with everybody, where, I'm always surprised. It's never a shock to me.
Yeah.
I feel like a lot of people are like, nah.
I'm a little in between, where I'm like, I'm weary of people that are too nice. And I've said this to him.
Yeah.
Where, we met Mason and Elle. And I was like, they're so nice, it almost makes me really uncomfortable.
Yeah,
because I'm like,
way too cool.
What's the move here? There has to be
catch?
ulterior motives to this.
Yeah, what's the catch?
And I'm like, people that are too nice really freak me the fuck out. And that's just me. I'm like, you gotta be a little bit mean to me sometimes, at least.
Yeah.
Just a little. I know you don't mean it, but just bully me a little bit.
Yeah. I'm too nice to her, or I'm too mean to her. Sorry.
Yes.
I'm too mean to her.
I don't know how to be mean to people without
laughing about it.
Yeah. I mean, you know me.
It doesn't come off as mean for me, really.
I'm not coming off as mean either. I'm just being playful, but it's sometimes it's a little too much. I get too comfortable with her, and then she's like, "Can you just chill?
Stop being a dick.
Just stop being a dick real quick." And I'm like, I don't know how to do this.
Can you stop being an asshole?
I don't know how to
all
do
the
that.
time.
I don't have an off switch.
I'm just playing with you. I'm not being serious. When I'm serious and when I'm not. But she's still
I don't know. I asked you the other night. This motherfucker got the certain kind of drunk where he got upset that I showered by myself. He got mad that I showered by myself
in your feelings
because he was like, we usually shower together, so I waited to have a shower until you wanted to shower.
I did.
And then you should have told me that you took a shower. And I was like, should I tell you when I shit too? Just every time I shit or I want to eat or anything I do, I just need to send you a quick heads up. And I was like, please tell me you're being sarcastic. And he was like, no, I'm not. And I was like, oh my God, you're upset at me that I took a shower?
We don't shit together. A lot of times we do eat together, so that would be something that
if we were having,
yeah. But a lot of the times
don't let him lie to you. We human centipede.
a lot of times we eat together. We normally a lot of times we don't eat dinner unless we're all eating together. Yes, we'll have snacks here and there, but usually you ask me to go make that snack for you. So then I know that you're eating. So if I want something in that moment, I'll eat something too. So it was just the fact of I needed to take a shower too, and if I would have known that she had already taken a shower, then I would have.
I was like, bro, all you had to do was be like, hey, babe, do you want to take a shower? And I would have been like, well, I took a shower earlier, but I could take another body shower real quick if you want me to join you. And he was like, no, it's already ruined. And then
it was already ruined.
And then he was like, I'm going to take a shower.
Well,
and I was like, okay, I would have gone with you.
When I got home, I was messaged her and was like, oh, I want to go to the skate park. We couldn't go to the skate park, and so we were just I was going to hit up Skate Mike and see if he wanted to hang out and go to the skate park, but since I couldn't do that, she was like, well, why don't you just ask them to come over? I was like, okay, cool. Let me ask them if they want to come over, and then it was kind of a waiting game, and then I also needed to run to the store, so I didn't really have time, but if I would have known as soon as I got home that she had already taken a shower and I couldn't go to the skate park, I would have taken a shower and then been clean for Skate Mike and
The point is
Great,
that he
come
was
over.
unreasonably
I
angry
was
about me
upset.
taking a shower without
I
him.
was upset.
And I was
a
like,
little
bro,
upset, I'm not gonna lie.
what
I was
the
a
fuck?
little upset.
Yeah.
But
You do get kind of like upsettable when you are a certain level of drunk. There's been a couple times where I'm like, what are you even mad about?
Yeah. Yes.
it happens. It happens.
Anyway.
And then the next day I'm just like, fuck it.
This fucking guy's been coming to the store since before I started working there. And he's like I always described him as like an urban philosopher, where he's like he's an older big black dude that fucking comes in a Chicago. He's always wearing like Chicago shit with a fucking ball cap on backwards and everything.
Like bowls. Does he wear a lot of bowl stuff?
Yeah, I don't know. I don't fucking sports. Probably.
Sports.
Yeah. It usually just says Chicago or has the big Chicago C or whatever. Fucking, he would like tell you, he'd stand there at the fucking register or at the expo counter where the kitchen is and just like tell like a 30-minute long fucking rambling story that doesn't really have a point. But he's like imparting some like old dude wisdom upon you. He's like, he's been a chef, a truck driver, a fucking
Here's the
human
thing,
trafficker.
I've had
not that last part.
I've had these
smoker.
conversations before, and it's
Yeah.
like the point that they're trying to get to. By the time they get to the point, you forgot what the beginning was even about, and
Oh,
so
yeah.
you miss what the point is actually
Yeah.
about because it's gone on for so long, and they've side-trailed off of so many different ways that like whatever the point was lost long ago.
Yeah.
Well, and the point would change like 3 times throughout what he's telling you. Like you could tell, like they're like almost little individual stories for like I don't know 7 minutes each, and that have their own like arc and like lesson that you're supposed to get from him. But he's telling it all as one long like rambling. So yeah, he's street philosopher.
At the end of it, he's like, and that's why you always keep $2 on you. And you're like,
Basically.
I have no idea why to keep $2 on me anymore.
And it was always shit like that. It was always shit like that. Until one day he came in.
And that's why I always carry an extra rubber glove with me. Like, what?
When I started working at Sheetz, it was maybe like 4 or 5 months before I started like wearing eyeliner at work and like putting the rings on at work and like fishnets under my jeans. Every so often somebody gets a little peek.
A little glimpse.
Yeah.
A little
And,
glimpsey glimpse.
that's like when I started being open publicly about it. And so the dude had seen me for like maybe 2-3 months, 4 months without the eyeliner and without the necklace on and all that shit. So when I started doing it, he was like just quietly curious for a long time. And he came in and I was stalking.
Please tell me he didn't walk up to you and go, "What are you, a faggot now?"
Well,
Like,
close.
ah!
It's somehow worse than that.
Oh no.
It's actually somehow worse. So I'm like stocking a shelf out on the sales floor, and he comes in and walks up to me, and he's like, I don't know how it fucking got to like me talking about being married, but he's like, oh, you're married, and like you have kids, and it's like to a woman. Like, and I'm telling him, like, I've been with my wife since high school, and
He's like, but you dress like this?
well, he goes home and
Is she
thinks
gay?
he didn't ask any of that then. He just, when I told him, I could see like the look on his face change, and like he kind of had like a like he was he stopped listening to what I was saying
puzzled.
and was just fucking like puzzling about it in his head. And then he just like continues on and starts talking about like the security guard being like a fuckboy and like doing the strippers from across the street, and like that was the conversation. He comes in the next day and comes and talks to me while I'm in the kitchen and goes, so when you told me that you're not gay, right?
Is your wife
Correct.
a tranny?
And I was like, he was like, I was up all night thinking about it, and I was like, what?
You were up all night thinking about my life?
Yeah, he was like, he thought about it overnight and felt the need to come share with me that he was like, oh, I thought you were gay.
Well, that's cool that he was honest about it, honestly.
Yeah, but then it turns.
Oh.
He's like, I'm glad you're not, because I thought you were like the other team. I thought you were one of the others.
I'm glad you're not.
He
The fuck does that mean?
It was less like, oh, thank you for sharing, and more like, oh, I'm glad you're not
Glad
one of
you're
the
not
bad
gay.
ones.
Yeah.
And then, so one of the girls who works up front is like, she's a woman, but kind of presents kind of masculine. So like a lot of people, I don't know if she's lesbian or not, but people assume she is.
Right.
So he was like, yeah, it's like the girl up front. She's sagging her pants. I can't even tell what she fucking is. And I was like, Jesus. So then he goes and talks to my supervisor, I'm like reeling from that conversation. He goes and talks to my supervisor and has the same fucking conversation with her where he's like up at the register pointing at me in the kitchen, talking to her about, I thought he was gay and he's not, and that's cool. And she's like, she's cool with gay people, obviously. So he's been telling her stories for fucking months too. She started a couple months before I did. So like, she also thought he was a cool guy up to that point.
Listen, buddy, we need to sit down and have
geez.
a conversation.
And then he does the same thing where he like points to the girl I was talking about, like working in the corner of the store, and he's like, yeah, that one. I don't even. It's like I can't.
We need to have a conversation.
So this guy that I thought was fucking cool turns out to be like.
I'm gonna put your picture on the front door with a big red letter "No" underneath it.
What blew my mind about it was he was just like. The line about like I thought you were like playing for the other team, like straight people are a team and that like gay people are opposed to that.
That's how some people
They're
think,
the
though.
opposing
Playing
team.
football in the Super Bowl.
Right.
Yeah, that's how some people think, though.
I
is that,
literally
like,
never heard. I knew that, but I'd never heard anybody say it that directly out loud.
Jesus.
You're not one of the others, and he kind of like he does that hand motion. Like,
Ew.
there's a group over here that's not us.
I think it would
and
be.
I'm like, I'm not on your fucking team.
Right, I'm not. We're not on the same team at all.
No.
I wonder how it would be if you were to walk in and like what you like normally like to wear and to see like how
I've been
would...
trying to show up at work on my days off on
Like-
when I know that he shows up.
Yeah,
just
and
to catch him.
To be like, ah!
And then he'd be like, "What the fuck is?" I feel like it would make his brain explode.
You
He'd
should
be
let
like,
me
"But
know
you
we
told
have
me."
a tag team, and
Yeah.
I'll show up in like total like everything guy head to toe,
Yeah.
dude clothes. Something funny that happened a couple weeks ago. Somebody
So
on Discord in one of the servers was like, "You look like Wes dressed you," and we were all like, "That's really funny because I dressed Wes."
Yep.
I dressed Wes. He went through my closet and picked out a whole bunch of shit.
Yeah. Most of the shit that I wear is I have 2 dresses that I've bought. Everything else is from you.
Yep.
Yeah. Yeah.
I think that's really funny because I dressed Wes.
I think it would be fucking hilarious if like just smell the bacon burning when he saw you and he'd be like,
yeah.
I thought you said that you weren't gay or like
Yeah.
and everything, and it's like, dude, I'm not. Like this is just how I like to dress.
Yeah.
Like,
Have you ever put a dress on? It's real breezy up
really
here.
No, like I feel like him is like one of those dudes that's like super masculine. That like what we've talked about, where like dudes don't fucking clean their ass because they're like touching my ass is gay,
It's
or
gay.
some shit like that, or they don't wipe their ass because it's gay or some shit.
Yeah,
And, like,
touching my butthole is gay.
I feel like that would be like he'd be like that type of guy, you know.
I have, like,
of course I don't scrub my balls in the shower. That's gay.
One of the very few memes I've ever created was for the Discord server, and it was like it's the Mr. Clean logo, but it's I finger my asshole for cleanliness, not for horniness.
I do it for both.
Yeah.
Jesus.
I
Jesus
think it
Christ.
would blow his mind, and he would have a lot of questions. And what I thought was cool about it was that he was willing to have the conversation. It's just everything that he said after I really didn't like. I was like, it's cool that you're like willing to talk about how shitty you are.
We should put you in like a fancy updo
Yeah.
or something. Just go full fledged, but with the beard,
Yeah.
and just be like, "Are you confused sexually? I'm not."
He's
So
like the type of guy that would like be into like olden story, like Robin Hood. He'd be like, yeah, that's a good guy, and that's a good story. And I'm like, that's a dude in a dress wearing tights.
Yep.
yeah.
Yep. You ever been to Scotland, my guy? You ever seen any Scottish people?
So we met. When we went to skating again, I met that dude that had the Event Sevenfold shirt on.
Yeah.
I followed him on Instagram, and I just happened to open Instagram and then saw like he had a recent post, and he was at like a drag show,
Yeah.
and like the person that he was showing was somebody that like had a beard,
Kind of
and
looked like
everything.
him a little.
Yeah.
And like it kind of looked like him a little, but he doesn't have a beard at all. Like he's got a little bit of a stash, but
Yeah.
like doesn't have like the
Is
full
that
beard.
Tarek?
Yeah.
And then Nick, I got his
Nick,
Instagram. That was
yeah,
other guy we
the
talked to.
17-year-old.
The dude that was like wanted to talk to everybody.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
He was cool.
Yeah, he was cool.
Yeah.
But yeah, Tarek, and like I was like, it said view all comments, and I was like, let me go to the comments section real quick. And somebody was like, it was like something like, it could have shaved the beard though.
Oh, jeez.
It it could have shaved the beard, though, and I was like, that was not the right thing to say.
They would have fit grammatically there.
It was the it. That was the only thing that I, like...
fit grammatically.
If you would have been like, they should have shaved their beard, though, I could be like, I could understand how you're, like, as a drag, you know, like, somebody that's outside of the drag scene also that doesn't understand that...
Most drag queens
like,
shave.
Most do, but some don't.
Some don't.
Some decide not to do that.
That's where
and,
it's not drag, it's cross.
Yeah, exactly.
I mean,
I don't consider myself, like, doing drag. I'm cross-dressing.
Right, yeah. So, I mean, like, if you're out of that scene, though, I can understand why you would say something like that instead of, like, understanding that, you know, that's just, like, this is a certain section of their life that you're seeing, and, like, outside of this, they could be, you know, manly that, you know, works on an oil rig or some shit like that and then likes to go and do these types of things, like, but it was just the it part of it that I was like, you took them away from being a person. Like, they're not a person to you anymore. You just said it should have, like, it would have...
You did that on purpose.
Yeah, it should have shaved their beard. And I'm like, I was like, what the fuck?
You did that shit on purpose.
Community online, like, Twitter comments on anything like that.
I wonder if
just fucking
Do we have people talking in the chat?
Do we?
Maybe.
Maybe. Yeah.
I've seen a couple things pop up.
Oh, yeah.
I know one says that we went live, and then... Let me see if I can find them, because I want to read the exact fucking...
My sinuses are all fucking...
Second story happened last night as I was stopping to get beer on the way home. There was just, like, I was walking into Turkey Hill because I didn't want to go to Sheetz. Sometimes I just get sick of being at my job.
Yeah, reasonably.
It's, like, close to home and convenient, but I'm also, like, I don't want to be in the fucking store right now. I walk in, and there's, like, just a lady yelling. And I have no idea what happened to make any of that happen, but she's just at the top of her lungs, just like...
Just hollering.
Just fucking some ratchet shit, too. Like...
In the ghetto.
Yeah, fuck it.
Okay.
Oh, you found it?
I did, and hold on, let me take this back, because I don't know if this person that made the comment speaks English.
Oh.
Or very good English, because they have in their description of their, like... Because they have a private profile, but it says, like, YE, so, like, yay, Nans, Rock, Fairy, Rambo. So I don't know what any of that means, but maybe they don't speak. It looks like he does, but, like...
Well, Nans is, like, a Brit thing, so, like, I'm going to assume that they're from the UK.
But, I mean, like, he kind of looks like it, but then... Thank you, Tarek, for backing it up, said, it's not the point.
Yeah.
And I'm like, oh... I really like him.
Yeah.
He was wearing a Avenged Sevenfold
cool.
shirt. I was like, I already like you. And then I saw this,
Cool.
and I was like, I like you even more.
Yeah.
I was like, we might need to be friends.
We might need to hang out.
Yeah.
First off, take me to a drag show. I've
Right.
always wanted to go to a drag
Let's
show.
go.
I've never been. I really want to go.
I've been to one. And I was like so awkward. I felt like I was so awkward.
Oh, you know that won't happen with me.
And now I feel like I would feel a little bit better. Like,
Yeah.
You
now
know that
I've-
wouldn't happen with me. How many times have we been out in public and I'm like, yes, bitch, look at that ass.
It has nothing to do with you being there.
Yeah.
It has nothing to do with you being there. I promise you, it like.
Having me there won't make you more comfortable.
No. I think that I will feel more comfortable
Ow.
now because when I first went, I had no idea about the scene. I had no idea that this was like I had an idea that this is a thing, but actually going to something like that or being around that,
The only
I was
thing
not
that
used
I can
to.
compare that to is if I ever went to a Rocky Horror Picture Show,
Yeah.
like an actual like event, I would feel so out of place. I've never been to one. I don't know what to expect.
I mean, that's what I'm saying. But now,
And usually they haze you if you've never been to a Rocky Horror Picture Show. So
now I've been around it a lot more. I've talked to a lot more people that like do that sort of thing, that actually like have done drag shows and shit like that. And like I've been around it a lot. So I would feel more comfortable, just off of my personal experience from the last time.
yeah.
Am I gonna be more comfortable going with you? Yes, but that's not like what I'm saying. Like in the sense of like
I was
you.
like, ouch.
I'm not
feel
saying,
more
like-
comfortable in public being with you.
I mean, no, I'm being with you. Yes, makes me more comfortable in the sense of like I like the dynamic that me and you have, and we're like a power couple, and I like that. But like I'm talking specifically of just being there in that scene. I'm gonna be more comfortable, and that is because of from the first time that I went, way before I ever met you, to like now expanded my knowledge of the scene and everything else way more, and so I would feel more comfortable like being there and knowing like what to do, because like people were like walking up there and like giving them ones and shit, and I was like, I didn't know that was a thing. Like you specifically will like hand it to them. It's not like a stripper where you just like fucking start throwing money like up there. Like it's like a courtesy thing to like
respectful.
Hand them the money, and shit like that, and like.
Because they're not strippers.
No, they're not. Yeah,
they're more like they're more burlesque.
Oh yeah,
you know what burlesque is?
Yeah.
It's more clothes.
I would love to go to a burlesque.
Oh,
show,
that would be so fun with
Yeah.
like flapper outfits.
Oh,
oh my god, I'd love that.
Okay, sorry.
Right.
No, you're
Didn't mean to
good.
derail your.
Ladies
You're
screaming
silly.
in a gas station.
I forget the fucking third one, actually. Like, I was saying it on repeat in my head on the way over here. It's like, remember these 3 fucking stories. The second one, though, I walk into Turkey Hill, lady screaming top of her lungs, don't know what the fuck she's yelling about. But she sees me walk in. She's, like, yelling at the security guard, like, straight back from the door, other side of the wall. So this all happens in, like, a split second. I walk in, there's yelling.
And you're like, excuse me.
She turns to see who's walking in. Security guard's just like, I don't know what the fuck's going on.
And then she sees you.
Like, I'm just quickly reading the whole room. There's a couple cashiers off to my right just being like, what the fuck is this bitch on? She turns, has the angriest face like a woman can make. Like, just terrifying. She's pissed off, and I don't know what about. I think, like, maybe somebody was staring at her, because what she says is, which I don't know why she's that mad about that, but what she says when she turns and sees me as I walk in the door and I'm taking all this in like a second, she goes, now you have something to stare at, and points at me.
Jesus Christ.
And I'm like, what the fuck? She's like, you can quit staring at me, because now you got something to fucking stare at. And she starts, like, backing away and starts walking out the store. And he's like, now that this fucking thing's here, you guys can fucking look at that.
This fucking thing? You should have beat her ass.
I'm a nice guy.
I put my headphones in, and I went and got my beer.
I was there to get beer, so, like, I'm already kind of walking that direction. But as she says that last line, I turn and look at her. I put my hands up. I'm like, don't bring me into your crazy shit. Leave me out of whatever's going on over there. And I turn back around and went and got my beer. And she's still yelling at the door. And she's like, y'all can look at that fucking thing. And I've got beer and I'm just like, no. Don't want.
No.
No, thank you.
No.
She leaves the store. She's out in the parking lot. Fucking security guard follows her out, and she's still just screaming. But that's basically the end of that whole interaction between me. I thought when I went out, she was like gonna be yelling from her car, like "fuck you, tranny" or some shit.
Yeah.
Like, but
fuck
no.
you, weird he-she bitch.
Luckily, that was the end of it. But both the fucking cashiers were just like,
I'm so sorry.
yeah, they both just like head down, tail tucked between their legs. Like, I'm sorry that had to happen to you.
And you know that you're like, there's no reason for you to apologize.
No,
to me.
I'm like,
you
I
have
work
nothing.
at a gas station.
Yeah.
I know crazy. Like, we see it at least once a night. Like,
Yeah.
shit like that happens.
Well, I mean, beyond that though, like not even like the gas station experience, but like you as you didn't do that. There's no reason for you to apologize to me. I get the apology, but like there's no reason for you to apologize.
Well,
like
when I said like I get it, we're hitting it.
Yeah.
When you're there, you have to be the corporate face of the fucking.
Oh yeah, I know what
You're
you
like,
mean.
I'm sorry this happened to you in a Turkey Hill.
Right. And you're like, hey, I live it every day.
Shitty.
You can't sue. We're not going to compensate you.
Right.
Anyway, yeah. I forget what the fucking third one was.
Jesus.
God dang it.
But I had a
Jesus
few of those.
Christ.
There was another one that happened this week that was a very similar thing where I was just like, fucking, that's odd.
That's odd.
People
a
are
weird
odd.
thing that happened.
The only thing that, like, not even compared to that, but, like,
Yeah.
somewhat that I had was that I went to go get beer earlier to get some beer, and, like, I was dressed like this, and the two dudes in front of me, who clearly look older than me, were like, the dude, like, ID'd both of them. He was like, I'm going to need to see your ID. And then I walk up, and he, like, doesn't ask for my ID, but I already have it out. And I thought it was weird. And then, so, like, I got into the car, and I was like, I felt like because I kind of looked like a little dressed up, like, this is not even like, oh my god, there's a fucking hair. There's like in my fucking eye. Anyways, but
Come here.
I felt like I wasn't even like really that dressed up, but like kind of looked like it a little bit. And so he was like, oh no, he's old enough. But I'm like, these other dudes in front of me definitely look a lot older than me. why'd you ID them, but you weren't going to ID me? And I just felt weird. I was like, I wonder if it was because of the way that I was dressed, or maybe, like, my demeanor or something. Like, you could just tell. Like, I have no idea. But I'm, like, judging a book by its cover, like, based off of what you see.
Yeah.
Without, talking to the person or finding out.
Why I was excited to, like, have videos of me skating last night.
Yeah.
Because it's, like, I want to be able to, like, specifically in, like, Slack or, like, that Discord server where there's, like, I've talked about it before, and there's obviously people who will say the dumbest shit in response to it. And I'll explain, like, actually, no. But then, like, they're dumb heads. They just need to see, like, me being masculine, even though I'm in a dress. And, like, they're like, oh, you're cool. Like, they don't, like, logically get it when you explain it to them, but they just need to see, like, oh, there's a guy with, like, buff arms and a dress. Like...
Did you hear me last night when you walked in?
Yeah,
you walked in and I was like, you are not! What the fuck? Yes!
yeah. That pumped me up, by the
And
way. I was, like, very excited.
And even I, like, had the question. I was like, so, like, after skating for a second, like, how do you feel, like, skating, wearing a dress? And you were like, oh, I feel great. And I was like,
beautiful.
Yes. I was like, I'm so glad that, like, that's how it is for you. Like, I'm glad that, because how shitty would that be if you're like, I like your dress like this, but then skating, you're like, I just don't feel comfortable. You know what I mean? Like, that would, like, right. Especially skating being something that's, like, something that's very important in your life and something that you feel comfortable with doing, and then, like, but your clothes don't affect that at all.
Right.
It's like you could wear, jeans and a t-shirt and still skate, and then also wear a dress, and you still feel comfortable skating. And I was like, I was hoping that for you, too. Like, I was hoping that would be the case, and I'm glad that it is.
No, I was excited to do it because I knew I was gonna, like, I feel comfortable this way, and you're right. I'm the most comfortable on a skateboard.
I was full tilt fucking ready to fight anybody if they said anything to you about it.
At skate parks, I've literally, it's been 100% across the board positive. Skaters are, like, the most understanding people.
I know.
Yeah.
So that's why I was like, I am fully ready
last night,
to fucking kick somebody in the balls.
Like, just aside, were like, nice fit.
Yeah.
I got that same comment 3 times.
Hell yeah.
And then when I went and took Oliver today, I was dressed this way. Jeff Drayson was there, and he's like, nice. He's not the main guy, but the other guy.
Okay, I know who you're talking about. Yeah, bald.
Glasses.
Is he bald?
No, he usually has, like, a ponytail.
Maybe I'm thinking of the wrong person then. Another dude with glasses.
Anyway, Jeff, I've known him for a long time.
Yeah.
And he was, like, a Westerville local.
Oh, yeah.
Or, like, Columbus.
Yeah.
Anyway,
but that's what's up. You said that he let Ollie ride a skateboard, too.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's cool.
I love how after taking JoJo last night, you were like, I have to take Ollie.
Yeah. I want to take both kids, but Avi went to a birthday party today, and it was, like, a girl party, so, like, he didn't get to go. So I was like, let's go do something fun, dude.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Anyway, when I took him today, there was, like, a dad just walked in, and he was like, I'm not here to, like, skate. I was just trying to find, like, parks, and I'm looking for, like, a BMX trail. Do you know where any are at? So, like, I was explaining, I'm like, oh, there's one in Westerville. I think there's, like, a couple trails, like, somewhere. I'm sure.
Oh, the one at the Westville skate park.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. So I was telling him about that, and then, like, as he was leaving, I was like, I like your outfit, man. It's like a 40-year-old, like, he's wearing, like, a Harley Davidson shirt. Like,
fuck yeah.
Yeah. I was like, not what I expected from that guy. That's me judging a book by its cover in reverse.
This is where, like, I think that the media makes it seem, like, way worse than what it actually is.
Way worse.
Like, you will run into people like the fucking lady that was like, you can look at that fucking thing, that's, or the dude at, your job that's like, oh, I thought you were gay. Like,
oh, thank God you're not one of them.
Yeah.
One of those.
You were gay, and that was terrible.
And also,
I had to pretend I liked you.
Here's the thing too, is that also if I was like, are you taking me home? Do I go home with you, or like, do you go home with me, or what? Like, this is a work setting, and I'm an employee working at a place that you come in.
The rest of the night, of me and my coworkers, all, like, the tone you just had and, like, the pitch of voice, we were just asking questions. We were just talking about it all night. Like, what the fuck?
Like, why would it have any difference of how you would treat me?
Yeah.
Any different?
What if I was?
Exactly. Yeah. Like, why would you treat me any differently if we've already had this interaction? You didn't know. It's not like I was coming on to you or anything like that.
Shouldn't that make you think differently of gay people if I was gay, and you're like, oh, I've spent months having great conversations with this nice guy who makes my food.
No, because people will specifically not like you just because you're gay.
And see, that's the problem.
What I would want
It has
is,
nothing to do with who you are as a person.
if
It's
I had been
just
like, yes,
your sexual
I
preference.
am gay, my wife is a man. That should,
My wife is a man.
the 4 or 5 months that we've interacted should like make him start to think, at least put the seed in his mind of like, oh, maybe I'm at least a little wrong about gay people.
Keyword.
You would hope.
Maybe.
Keyword, it should, but that doesn't always mean that it will.
Yeah.
Sadly.
That's why it bothered me so much, though. Like, I went home and stayed up at night
You're
thinking
really
about
gonna
it.
lick
Like,
your
I did
wiener
what he did.
behind
Yeah.
it.
Yeah.
Thank you.
I mean, and I
Weirdo.
I think we've talked about this before, that like anybody that is not accepting of anybody in skateboarding is not a true skater.
Oh, yeah.
Like,
I
and-
see skaters that are douches. I'm like, you're not mine. You're not one of me.
No, like,
Yeah.
and to me, I'm like,
We got a Kyle!
Yeah.
We got a Kyle!
I don't think that you're a true skater because it's not what skateboarding is about.
No,
like
it's not.
at all.
It's about community. It's
Oh,
about
yeah.
community. It's about love. It's about sport.
That's why, like, I
And-
even told, I think it was Nick, or maybe I told somebody else, but I was like, I don't care, you know, if you can do a tray flip down a 17 stair, or if you're just learning to do an ollie. Like,
Yeah.
I'm going to have the same fucking height for you because I can see what level that you're at. And so for you to be able to, like, you know, hit a wall and then break through that wall and, like, land something, or I'm going to be just as hyped for you as anybody else. Like,
Yeah, no, that crew of rippers that showed up, like, halfway through our session, those guys are awesome.
Yeah.
They're so nice. And fucking
I'm
amazing.
so intimidated by them, though.
They're so nice.
I know they are.
They're so chill.
I know
You
they
should talk
are.
to them.
I was intimidated by you guys when I met you.
That's the thing, is that I have talked to them. I like, I've talked to them before,
Yeah.
like in passing. I know that they're super nice. Still get so intimidated by
They're
them.
so fucking good.
Wes is like my
They are.
best friend, and I didn't speak a single word to him the first night I met you guys because I was like, he looks like Jesus and he skates good. He's too cool to hang out with me.
But there was Nick was like doing 50-50s in the snake run and like getting them down and like practicing them, and they were like skate clapping for 50-50s.
Yeah.
And it's like, yeah, that's what it's about.
You can understand that somebody's at a certain level, and when they are pushing that level and landing things that you know that they're like working on, you give them the same type of hype as if you would watch fucking Jaws jump down the 25 stair.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, and that's what skateboarding
What
is.
we're excited about is that you're fucking learning something and you're making progress.
Yeah,
It doesn't
right.
matter what level of progress you're at. It's like you are doing the thing.
And I don't
which
give
is
a
what
fuck.
skating is.
I don't give a fuck whether you're a man or a woman or anything in between, or whether you are a man that likes to wear dresses or a woman that doesn't like to wear dresses and wears jeans and a t-shirt. Like, it doesn't fucking matter like what you wear. And then even you said something last night about the girl that was there, and you were like, oh, it's great to see like her progress, because she was like, I remember.
Oh yeah, I saw her back when like she couldn't push on a skateboard without looking awkward.
Yeah, and then you're like, oh, I'm seeing her doing like 50-50s and shit and like and
She
everything.
looks comfortable flowing around in the snake run.
Yeah.
God damn, that's awesome to watch. I love that shit.
That stuck with me last night.
Yeah.
Like, even though I was like drinking a little bit, like you saying that stuck with me a little bit, and I was like, first of all, he's fucking paying attention, but also like that's what this is about. Like, that's what skateboarding is about. It's like you watch other people progress and everything. And I've said the same thing about like Skate Mike. I'm like, I remember like Skate Mike learning to first drop in, and
Oh, yeah,
now
that's
he's
what I was
fucking
gonna say.
better than me. Like,
Yeah.
he's so fucking good. But again, and I'm not like, you're fucking better than me now. Blah, blah, blah. Like, I'm so fucking happy for him. And
Like
I'm
you are with CS.
No, we're not like toxically envious when somebody's better. We're
No.
more just like, God damn, that's amazing. I wish I could do that.
Yeah.
It's jealousy and almost like
in a positive
in
way.
a positive way.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm jealous of you, but I'm not gonna be a dick to you, or be a dick behind your back, or like not be. But I'm happy for you. I'm jealous because I can't do it.
No.
I'm like, but that just means that I need to push to do better. Like, I'm not, oh, you're better than me, I should be upset. It's, oh, you're better than me, I should do better, or I
Yeah.
should push myself a little bit harder.
Now, when that one kid did the fucking sex change to like
It was like a Smith,
fakey
like,
Smith, or
yeah.
I guess technically, like if you didn't do a sex change and you pivoted into it, it would be a fucking hurricane. He did like a hurricane grind in the snake run, but with the sex change instead of a pivot. And he just like, as he's rolling up the ramp, just jumps, twists his body, lands feet opposite on the board into the grind. Just so casual.
like it was nothing.
Yeah, and then just fucking, those are hard grinds to come off of too. He just fucking effortlessly right back into the ramp. and all of us, like, we all had our own reactions. But mine was, what the fucking fuck?
Mine was just open mouth and then turned and looked at Wes. So I was just like,
I was like, what the fuck?
mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So Mike and Rhea came over.
Oh yeah, they came over for dinner.
They came over for dinner Thursday night?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah, because I had gotten off work. Yeah, that was the day that I wanted to go to the skate park.
And we were like, oh, let's grill up some burgers. I've got, exactly 5 fucking burger patties in the freezer from the last time I made burgers. We can make burgers. This motherfucker lit his face on fire.
I did. Like, if you can, I don't know if you can, like all the hair that's up to here is all like kind of slightly, and then my eyebrows. If you look,
half
like,
of his
right
eyebrows
here,
are missing.
Are like
His eyelashes at the ends are all curly.
Yeah.
His eyelashes at the ends are kind of curly, and then a bit of his
Oh, yeah, you got
hair.
a free curling.
And then,
is real pretty.
and then, we just went to Lisette because she just got her fucking cosmetology license, and we were like, cut our hair. We haven't had professional haircuts in forever. And he went and burned like a good chunk of his fucking hair off. So he walks into the house. I walk away to go help Joanna get in the shower, and he comes into the house, and he's like, babe, can you come here and tell me if I still have eyebrows? And I went, you gotta be fucking kidding me. And he was talking to me halfway up the stairs. And I was like, I walked away for 30 seconds. You gotta be fucking kidding me. No way. And then he walked back downstairs and into the bathroom. I went down the half flight of stairs and went, oh God, I can smell you. And it was just burnt hair throughout the entire first floor of the house.
So what had happened was,
that
I put foil over top of the grill, and then I poked holes in it, so that he could still get through and everything, but that way, like, it wasn't directly on the grill, a little bit easier to cook them. And I started it, and then, like, lit the flame and everything, and then, like, felt the heat coming off the flame. I was like, all right, I'm good. So I closed the lid. Walked away, came back, saw that it wasn't heating up, so I was like, what the fuck? So I, like, opened it up, and then my fucking dumbass put my hand over top of it, was like, oh, it's not on anymore, and then hit the fucking ignite button again.
Oh, so there was a bunch of gas trapped
There was a bunch of gas trapped in there.
And so it just fucking...
lit like a fucking gas bomb in your face.
So it just fucking exploded, and I had my arm up on the door when I hit the ignite button, so like all my hair up through here, and then it went up into my fucking face and shit, and yeah.
It was like, you gotta be fucking kidding me, I walked away for 30 seconds.
It was a bad decision.
30 seconds and you almost lit yourself on fire.
I can say that it was a bad decision, I fucked up.
There have been like 3 different instances where I was like, I walked away for 30 seconds.
Well, not all with me.
Yes, with you this week.
This week?
Yes.
Name the other 2 then.
I can't remember, but I remember telling you, like, I just walked away.
I don't know what you're talking about then. Obviously, it wasn't that big of a deal.
Compared to you lighting your face on fire? Yeah, not nearly as bad.
I know, like, JoJo was out running in the yard earlier today over at Chrissy's, and she was running in the yard and following their dog, and we didn't really, like, warn her, like, hey, it's probably going to be muddy out there, and she must have slipped and fell and landed, like, in the mud. Yeah. And she comes back, like, crying and pissed and everything. And me, I'm like, you got a little bit of mud on you. Okay. Like, what are you, like, crying for? Like, you could have just been like, I got a little muddy. And we would have been like, okay, well, let's throw your shit in the washer and dryer. No big deal. Like, not a big deal at all. Like, we weren't even planning on going to dinner yet. Like, that wasn't even a thing. Like, this was before my grandmother, like, invited us to go to dinner. Like, we were just planning on hanging out there for a few hours and then coming back here to do the podcast. And she comes in, like, crying. And, like, I even said something to her.
Dave was like, she's crying. She's all upset. And I was like, fuck. Hi, you're fine. So I said, take off your pants so we can wash them. It's fine.
So I said something to her later, and I was like, you cried about a little bit of mud. She was like, it was a lot. And I was like, no, it wasn't.
It was all up her left leg. To her, that's a lot.
I know it was like.
But I was like, go run around in the backyard
right here.
barefoot. We do that all summer anyways. And she was like, it was too cold.
It was right here. It was just right here, and then she had a little bit on her dress because her dress was down like far enough that like when she landed, it hit like her shin on her left leg, and then hit a little bit on her dress, and then obviously her shoes were muddy. You know, again, she was wearing leggings, so like no big fucking deal.
Oh, so it's not even on her.
No.
Yeah, it's
Just
just
on
on her
her
clothes.
leg. Yeah.
Yeah.
And I'm like, I even said something to her later. You were in the kitchen talking to me, Poppy. I don't know if you heard this. Probably not. I was like, you were crying over a little bit of mud. And she was like, it was a lot of mud. I was like, no, it wasn't. I saw what it was. No, it wasn't.
Yeah.
I was like, you got a little muddy. No reason to cry about it, dude. Like,
Also, that's fun.
like so here's the difference though between like me and my brother. My mom was a clean freak with my brother growing up, and like the moment that he got his hands a little dirty, she would like wipe his hands off, and like she wouldn't let him go and play outside. And then she realized how much of a little shit he was because of that. And then she had me, and then was like, okay, yeah, no, fuck that, go play. And like,
Go eat the dirt. I don't care.
and so now I feel like later on in life you can see the difference, and I feel like it's because I got to play in mud, and that's why I'm a little bit better than my brother.
We've
We're kind of just like I see it with my kids. Like I just have there's a duality of like Avi will get paint and fucking mud and shit all over
Joanna
her.
went home last night from the skate park covered in skate dust.
Yeah.
So like,
She did while we were skating, and she was playing on the ramp while I was watching her. She was like, my hands are all dirty, and I was like, yeah, that'll happen here.
yeah, this is a dirty place.
Yeah. It hit dirty.
Yeah.
That's when we're like, yeah, dirty skateboarders. It was like right after. She was like, my hands are dirty. And I'm like, yep.
Yup.
Welcome to the skate life.
But with Avi, like, she'll fucking be a disaster and not even care. Like, she'll go to bed that way. I'm like, you need to fucking get in the shower. Ollie, he gets like a little bit of anything on him, and he's like, it's on me.
It's on
You're like,
me.
What?
I relate to that because, like, being, like, dealing with anxiety all the time, like, yeah, if there's something on me, it bothers me, and, like, I kind of freak out a little bit, and it's irrational for sure, but, like, you can't just do that, though. Like, you gotta learn to deal with it.
Go wash your hands.
Yeah.
So, like, now I can get dirty and I'm fine, but, like, yeah.
That's what I was trying to explain to her. I was like, I get that you got dirty, and you know you don't want to be dirty, but it was nothing to cry about. You could have just been like, hey, I fell in mud,
Yeah.
and like nobody's gonna be mad at you. Like nobody's gonna be upset. We would, because like shortly, I think what had happened though was that Mimi told Poppy, or told me to like tell her to be careful, and she was already running back. At that time, she was like halfway through the yard, and she was running back, and Poppy was like, hey, you should be careful because it might be a little muddy out there. And then that's when I like went and we were like talking to Mimi, and then like shortly after that is when Poppy came back. So it was like I didn't see it happen, but I saw her running back shortly after it happened, but didn't see out that far. And I'm like, she was out there for maybe
2 minutes.
5 minutes maybe,
Yeah.
and then fell, got in the mud, and then she was crying about it. I was like, there was no reason to cry. Like, you got a little bit of money.
I think she was
It's
like,
okay.
I looked pretty in my dress, and now I'm all dirty. And I was just like, dude, you're fine. Everything's fine. I was like, I need to take you to Michigan where they got the good dirt and just let you run around barefoot. Because that's what Michigan is known for, is like how clean they keep their environment.
Except their
Like
water.
up there. Except for Flint. But no, like Lake Michigan and especially like their soil. They're known for having super nutrient-rich soil. And if you really pay attention to Ohio dirt, it's mostly just ground up like cement almost, where it's not real dirt. It's clay.
I was gonna say, we have lots of clay.
It's clay,
Yeah.
and it's
I was like, I don't know about cement, but yeah, like clay and shit.
yeah, it's not good. It's rough. It's sandy. It's clayish. It's not good.
Some of that clay shit though is what's good for making like dirt ramps and shit like that.
Oh,
It's like you can mold the fuck out of it.
But
That's what we had,
you
like,
go up to
backyard
Michigan.
dirt ramps all the time. Yeah.
You go up to Michigan. I went to Electric Forest in Michigan, and I ran around after it rained barefoot. Holy shit! I didn't step on a single pebble. Nothing hurt my feet. Like, it was all just like mushy, awesome mud, and I loved that. And I was like, I need to take you up to Michigan and just set you loose, because you'll have a great time up there. You won't be like, ow, my foot, you know?
We got the good dirt.
We got the good dirt.
That's about all you're good for there, bud.
Pure Michigan. We got that good dirt.
I don't know.
That's a great thing to be known for.
Yeah.
Y'all, we got the fucking dirt.
We got the dirt.
I just want to go somewhere where it snows a lot and then take a car that I can like drift around in the snow. That's what would be.
I mean, you could do that here, but it's
you
not
cannot.
snow. It's extra slick, slushy shit.
No, you cannot. Like, doesn't happen. Cause like up in Michigan, like if you go to some places like where my dad grew up, like the snowplows don't get there for a long time. So you got like an empty parking lot that's just like that's still like covered in snow. Most of the parking lots here, because we live so close to the city and everything else, if you're not like on it as it's snowing, like they'll clear it out, and then you know.
Well, then I need
you're
to
kinda
take you to some of the.
Bless you.
Bless you.
Oh.
I need to take you to some of the spots in, like, if you go to like an abandoned strip mall, they're not plowing that. If it's an abandoned mall, they're not gonna plow that.
We just gotta wait for Eastland to
Yeah.
fully be abandoned, then they'll stop.
Oh, dude, I know. I've been waiting for the Cincinnati Mills Mall JCPenney to throw in the towel for over a decade, and they're still there. And I'm like, dude, the rest of this mall is just decaying at this point.
I like a good.
That was the mall that used to have like Wonderland. Do you remember Wonderlands? Oh my God, y'all don't. Okay, so Wonderland was like basically an indoor amusement park inside the mall, and they would do like birthday parties mostly.
We got Dave and Buster's here.
And there was like smaller.
Yeah.
Skate zone.
Smaller than Dave and
Kinda.
Buster's.
But that's not in a mall.
I know, but
There's Dave
I was
and
just
Buster's
saying,
in
like,
a mall.
Skate Town USA?
are you talking about like Easton?
I don't remember
Where-
which one it's at, but there's a Dave and Buster's in the mall.
Well, now it's Lego, but it used to be GameWorks inside Easton.
GameWorks. That's what it was called.
Yeah.
No, there's a Dave and Buster's in a mall somewhere.
I've
been doing it.
Polaris? No.
Tri-County?
I don't know. I don't remember where it was.
I know Polaris.
Yeah,
Polaris
there's.
has like the almost like the Scene
matter
75.
where
Did
the
you have to
fuck
go
it
up
was.
an escalator to
It
get
doesn't
into
matter.
it?
Yes.
That's Tri-County Mall.
Okay.
Tri-County Mall. That's over in Cincinnati. That's hilarious that you thought of that one, because I immediately knew. I was like, I remember a
I was
Dave and
just thinking
Buster's
of
in the
fucking
mall.
theme park type shit inside of, because they had like that one had like a couple, like they had the roller coaster simulator, and then they had one actual roller coaster.
Yeah, it was the swing one that would like take you up and then
Yeah.
fucking it was one of those.
Do you remember the GameWorks one where it was like the hot air balloon shit? You would go like up
Yeah.
and down?
Yeah.
Yeah. That was about the most exciting thing they had there.
Fuck, what was I saying? Oh, what? Oh, yeah.
Wonderlands. Yeah.
Maybe it's not Wonderland. It was something. Cincinnati Mills.
Oh, that reminds me. Did you guys say Barnes and Noble or Barnes and Nobles?
Barnes and Noble.
It's Barnes and Noble.
I say it wrong.
You say Barnes and Nobles?
Yeah,
I mean,
because I'm from the
Forest
Midwest.
Fair Mall.
Speedways?
Speedways, yeah. Well,
Speedway.
it's-
No, it's Aldi's, Kroger's.
Aldi's, Kroger's,
Myers.
Big Bears.
Myers, Big Bears.
That's the Ohio.
I'm going up to the
thing.
Big Bears.
That's-
It's just Big Bear. No, it ain't.
That's very much an Ohio thing.
No, it ain't.
Fucking, what's the? Yeah, well, that already has an S at the end of it. Never mind. I was gonna say Big Lots.
It does have an S at the end of it.
Big Lotses.
I'm going up to the Big Lotses. You coming with me?
That's just extra.
Nah, I don't need nothing.
The Home Depot.
The Home Depots. I was gonna say Lowe's.
Oh
but
yeah,
Lowe's
they
is
still
Lowe's.
have a.
The Lowe's.
They still have a Bass Pro Shop. They have a Bass Pro Shop still connected to there.
The Lowe's.
I don't know why putting an S at the end of things is so amusing. But
It was
is.
basically just like, oh god, is it still there? Please tell me it's still there.
We went to New York to visit my wife's sister.
My
Stayed
wife's
with her for a
sister's
bit.
sister.
Well, she's a New Yorker. So she says "use guys."
Oh shit.
Yeah, she fucking puts on the.
That's what I appreciate about you.
Yeah, exactly. She talks like that.
She talks like Squirrely Dan.
Yeah, but with like, like a Brooklyn vibe.
Yeah. You guys coming for dinner tonight?
Yeah. Love that shit. It's cute.
Well, while you're looking that up, we
Right.
want to.
The whole time we were fucking staying with her. I was like, you talk cute.
Wonder Park.
Wonder Park?
Wonder Park.
I ain't never been there.
Wonder
So they had like this little indoor roller coaster guy,
Oh, the Dragon Ride.
and like
It's the kitty, like,
Yeah,
roller
Puff the
coaster.
Magic Dragon.
yeah, something like that, and it like this.
Damn, why does that look like the one? It looks like the what's the grill at Easton that's upstairs that has like the little tiki bar type thing?
Oh, the one that we used to go to, fuck.
They have like that same like
Yeah,
straw shack.
yeah.
Kinda thing
Oh,
going on
fuck.
outside
We
of
used to
it.
go up there to do karaoke
Yeah.
when we worked at Logan's
Yeah.
on Monday nights. Fuck.
I don't remember what it's called.
I don't remember either.
Chikatilos.
No.
No,
it's
in my head.
shit, I can't remember.
It's something.
Yeah, it's like a Mexican kind of or something like
Yeah,
that.
There's a lizard in the name or something.
Mm,
Green Anoli.
no, because you're thinking of
Adobos,
the lizard one is the fucking like leaky lizard or some shit like that.
Winking lizard.
Winking lizard
Yeah.
over like by Polaris.
Yeah,
Yeah, off of 23.
Yeah.
Yeah. you're
That definitely means penis.
Yeah, that's what I was about to
Yeah.
say. It's like they're named after
Yeah.
penises.
No, it's not that. It's not that. I don't. Oh fuck, dude. I don't remember what that was. But yeah.
If you were a cool kid, you had your birthday party at Wonder Park in Forest Fair Mall.
Right.
And that thing has been there forever. I don't know if it's still there. Last time I checked, they just filled it with like a bunch of bounce houses, and they were like, "This is all you get now." But it had like it's kind of like Chuck E. Cheese's, where it was. That's another
They
one.
went
Chuck E.
Chuck E.
Cheese.
Cheese's.
They went from Wonder Park to Meh Park.
It went from Wonder Park to bounce houses. But,
It went from
they
Wonder
had,
Park
like,
to you're gonna wonder what you come into Park.
they had like the
Good
hamster, the child hamster tubes that you could crawl around
Yeah.
in, and the indoor jungle gym and everything. And I had only been there like a couple times because my mom wasn't rich.
Yeah.
And
So basically
that
a
place,
Magic
there's a trading, like a game store that was holding on for dear life there. J.C. Penney. Babies R Us just kicked the can about 5 years ago. Burlington Coat Factory just kicked the can a couple years
The
ago.
whole R Us, like everything.
Bankrupt.
Yeah.
And-
really sad.
Outdoor World Bass Pro Shop
Yeah.
is still there, I think.
The
But
other
that,
one,
like,
Gander Mountain.
Gander Mountain.
I don't know how Bass Pro and J.C. Penney are still there. Holy
Bass
shit.
Pro, I can understand.
I think J.C. Penney is timeless. Like it's existed always and will never stop. Like
And we have the fucking
I never
outlet
see a
mall up
car
here by
there,
us.
though.
I
I never see a single car
They
there.
will just perpetually exist.
And
Whether people go, my wife has some J.C. Penney clothes, and every time I see like the J.C. Penney tag on them, I'm like, huh. It's like, still around.
My thing is like that's
I
like
feel about Burlington Coat Factory.
Yeah.
I'm like, huh.
we have one up here
Mm-hmm.
that
That's
is
where we got our fucking wedding clothes from the morning of.
nice. Fuck yeah.
No, did you fucking come with?
No.
No, because I was shopping with Alan. I remember Alan was there.
Yeah, I wasn't
You
there.
already had your fucking
Yeah.
shit picked out.
No, actually, I don't think I did.
Oh, okay.
No, because everything that I was wearing was too big for me.
I forget.
I think I didn't have
We
anything.
going bespoke
and
this
I
time,
had
boys.
to take Alan like the morning of.
And
we went to Burlington.
I think you maybe were like, hey, I've got some like extra clothes for you to wear. I was like, all right, cool.
Yeah.
So everything that if you go back and look at the photos, everything I'm wearing is too big for me.
Yeah.
Like the shirt, the undershirt too big, the jacket too
Yeah.
fucking big. Yeah, it was
Yeah.
so bad, dude. Like
You looked like a little kid wearing their dad in high school.
Oh yeah, 100%,
for
dude.
sure.
Yeah.
Hey, but we had a great time.
Good time.
Nah, for our wedding, like
Bespoke.
actually that's a good question. Like, would you want to get fitted for a suit, or would you want to wear something a little bit more comfortable
Put
for
me in a
you?
goddamn dress.
I mean, hey,
That's what I said.
Right.
Get a fitted suit.
That's what
Yeah.
I
Oh,
said.
Trey, we're getting fitted suits, bro. Anybody that
just
wants to
get
get a fitted
Bespoke,
suit,
my guy.
we're getting a fitted suit.
That's cool. I can
Stand
take
on
you
the
dress
dude's
shopping
side
with
or
me.
Put me in a dress.
You're gonna be my best man. What do you mean you're gonna stand on the dude's side?
Okay, fine. But that's what I mean. Is like.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah.
But that was
He's
my
my
question.
best man.
It's like,
He's in a dress.
I guess my question is, do you want to wear a suit or do you want to wear a dress?
Yeah, dress.
Okay,
I
well then we'll get you a
told
nice
you
fucking
that.
dress.
I told you
Yeah.
that.
Oh yeah,
So I
yeah.
was like, he can be your best man and all, but he's going dress shopping with me.
Yeah, I'm perfectly fine with that. I mean,
Take this motherfucking cake tasting.
nah, yeah, because I was like, yeah, you're still gonna be my best man. What the fuck, dude?
Yeah.
I was like, whatever you want to wear is what you want to wear. I don't give a shit. I'm getting a
it's
fucking
your wedding, so like,
yeah. I'm getting a fitted suit though.
I'll wear whatever you want me to wear. But
No.
I have the option.
We're both
No,
like,
no,
just
no,
wear
no.
whatever the fuck you want.
No.
We're gonna look
it's
nice,
not.
but wear whatever the fuck you want.
It's whatever you want to wear comfortably.
Okay.
I'm getting a fucking fitted
I'm literally
suit,
just
though,
picking
finally.
a color. I'm gonna be like, this is my color.
Yeah.
Find something in that color. I don't care what you wear. Just find something in that color.
Cool.
I also, for my last wedding, looked like shit.
Because
And
you
so-
were zooted, my guy. You were absolutely blasted, weren't
No.
you? I thought you said you
No.
were high as hell and also drunk.
No, I had been drinking and been smoking. I wasn't like high as hell and like drunk as shit. I'd been drinking and smoking, but no, like I didn't have a haircut, so like my hair was way too
Oh.
fucking long. Like I looked like shit. Like appearance wise,
You
didn't.
looked greasy.
I
right?
did not feel like I
Yeah.
looked good that day, and so like that is definitely something like if I'm
That
doing
we're
it,
gonna be
if I'm,
adamant about.
if I'm doing it again, like I'm gonna make sure that I get my hair cut before and that I get it styled also that day. And then also, like, I want a fucking fitted suit. I don't want to go to, like, Kohl's and get, like, a jacket and a shirt and everything. I want to go somewhere and get a fucking fitted suit.
You want to see the coolest boutonniere I've ever seen in my life?
Yes.
And I was like, dude, yes, I'm having that. That's a thing.
Oh, yeah.
These were fucking awesome.
We should watch our TikToks after this.
We should.
We got a few.
Jinx!
We got a few to get through, and
We got a lot of TikToks on all
Yeah.
the cards.
we started late, too.
Damn. That is fucking dope.
Isn't it?
You're all gonna be wearing those.
Those are awesome.
Swear on my life. Mixed in with maybe a little bit of like,
Yeah.
you know, add some crystals in there because I could get a matching like hair piece.
Jesus.
Get all fucking witchy and pagan. with
Oh
it.
yeah.
Yeah.
Like I'm half tempted, dude.
Yeah.
Half tempted.
Yeah.
Where else would I get to wear a crown made out of crystals other than my wedding, you know?
Right.
Without looking like a piece of shit.
Yeah.
Like I could wear that on a daily basis, but people would be like, she escaped from a home somewhere.
There's something going on.
There's something going on there.
Check
She-
her wrist for a wristband.
Right.
That has her name, date of birth on it, and where she came from.
Right. If she's got a bracelet with her vitals on it, run.
We should get into these TikToks.
Yeah.
Yeah, I said that after
Oh
this, we
god,
should
they're
get
gonna be
into
so
TikToks,
fucking
yeah.
funny,
Yeah.
dude. You're gonna have to double click on them and go through a whole thing because I didn't know I had to fucking send them separately.
Oh yeah, Discord update made it weird.
No, if you just send them separately, it's fine. She sent them all as one.
That's what she just said.
Oh.
And I said Discord update made it weird because that didn't used to be a thing.
Yeah.
Oh
You're gonna
yeah,
have to
that's
go
right.
full
Yeah, that's
screen.
right. Oh yeah, you're gonna have to hit the full screen.
Yeah, otherwise you're gonna see everything in the background.
Yeah.
There we go.
I don't know if I want everybody to see my Discord. I guess there's nothing really on there, but
Nope.
who knows? They're like, I know what server you're on now.
So you had me at Fruity Bussy, but you brought the Dunkle Toots and a couple of Waggle Geetsters?
I knew Trey would like that one. It's just a bunch of nonsense words on a bag. You had me at Fruity
That's my
Bussy.
sense of humor.
I'll just watch that again later because that tickled me.
You had me
Wait,
at
I might
Fruity
have to
Bussy.
bring that back right now.
Yeah, do it
I
again.
do
Yeah.
want to. Those are fun words.
So you had me at Fruity Bussy, but you brought the Dunkle Toots and a couple of Waggle Geetsters? My gosh.
My gosh.
Waggle Easters over here. My gosh. All of these are brought to you by my real fucked up sense of humor.
Double toots.
Dungle Toots. Oh, I saved this one specifically for Wes.
Okay. I already love that there's a.
It's a llama.
Yeah, I love llamas.
You do love llamas. He looks like he's about to spit on you at any second.
That's why I like them. They exist.
Inherently goofy.
Yeah.
I felt like he was about to murder me.
A little bit, yeah.
Llamas are they don't fuck around.
They're not nice.
But they look goofy as shit. Like
I
Why do you think he's
definitely
wearing
felt
the
like he was
mask?
about to murder me.
It's like he's gonna rob you in that McDonald's bag.
that llama's seen some shit.
Okay,
Yeah,
all
dude.
right. This is.
Why do black people have nightmares? Because we shot the last one who had a drink.
Jesus.
Oh, Trey, the
Wow.
desktop audio is not on.
Huh?
The desktop audio is not on.
Oh my god.
We did that a couple weeks ago
Yeah.
where you could not hear.
Sorry, I could have pressed the button, but whatever.
And legs to get for Christmas. I don't know if you heard.
cancer. A black man, a Mexican, oh god, and a Puerto Rican are all in the car. Who's driving? The police.
Yeah, we've heard that one before.
He said,
Bought my son a trampoline for his birthday. The ungrateful father just sat in his wheelchair and cried.
That's the one that got me.
Shouldn't be
The
embarrassed.
ungrateful fucker just said that.
Gay or having a conversation with yourself. Oh wow! Waving back at someone who actually isn't waving at you, but the person behind you. That's happened to me so.
I've had that. Yeah,
I did that like last week.
I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't understand why I can't stop doing it. I'm like, let me just wait a second. I don't care if I make them feel weird. I learned my lesson.
The ungrateful
save my
fucker just sat in his
dignity.
wheelchair and cried.
I'll do that at work because like we have to fucking greet everybody and like you're supposed to like, hey, welcome to Sheets, like everyone.
I saved this
Yeah.
one for Wes.
Fucking so people like be at the door and they're like, hey, what's up? Like shouting to somebody behind me and I'm like, oh hey, how's it going? And they're like,
Not you, man. The tucked in lips.
back there, not you.
I'm gonna do that and just say what's up to Keith. Hey, what's up, man? You're like, hey, what's up, awesome? Like,
It's soul crushing.
I
every
was
time
talking-
it
I
happens.
was-
You're just like,
I was talking to Winter.
so embarrassed.
I saved this one specifically for Wiz.
Showing a lot of interest in my nails. I lost my middle finger, so I'm gonna show y'all how I make them. So we'll make one today. We'll go with nickel this time. Let's go.
Holy
What?
shit.
Mm-hmm.
What the fuck?
It's like rings on your fingertips. He's selling them in sets now.
He's got metal nails.
mm-hmm.
Was it a fucking James Bond villain?
Right.
Isn't that absolutely wild?
It's fucking insane.
He said that's about the size of my middle finger.
God, people are so innovating in spaces where we don't even really need to. We're gonna make metal nails now.
Metal nails.
I think it would be dope to have all old like metal nails.
He sells
Yeah.
them in sets now.
Yeah.
I saw it on my Instagram.
That shit would be dope.
He's gonna sit there and polish it. Make them all shiny.
And then also, could you imagine getting bitch slapped by somebody that's got
Holy
metal
fuck.
nails?
Oh, right.
I was thinking of like the autism side of it, where I'm like, oh, the weight of that would be so nice.
Slap you with my nail hand.
I'm gonna slap you with my middle fingertips, bitch. It's like having brass knuckles, but on the tips of your fingers.
Damn.
Look at that!
That looks great.
Right?
Isn't that awesome?
I want to hear them.
Oh yeah.
I would just think it was chrome nail polish and be like, damn, that's tight. And then you'd be like, it's metal. And I'd
It's
be like,
metal.
"Oh,
And then he
that's
bitch
insane."
slaps you, and there's just a fucking
And you're like,
imprint, and you're like, oh my god.
Nickel?
I bet they're clacky. Like I want to hear them.
I know, I'm sure they are too.
Wow, what a beautiful city.
Whoa,
with
shut the fuck up for a second.
Whoa, shut the fuck up for a second.
Them gingers, bro.
They just
Wow,
start
what a
talking.
beautiful city with beautiful architecture and a beautiful just history in general. The city of love. Wow. Have you seen these tunnels down here? No, what are they? Called the catacombs. They're where we keep all the dead people. That's so strange. Can I go down there and have a look? No, don't go down. It's full of cannibals who will eat you alive. Anyway, is the Eiffel Tower open today?
It's full of cannibals that'll eat you alive. Yeah, the city
I've
of
never heard about
love.
the cannibals in the catacombs.
There's mole people that live in the catacombs.
They do like
Sounds cool.
they don't let you down there, and then like even when they did, and they did like
That makes sense.
Like tours.
like tours and stuff, and people would get lost, and then they would like find them like fucking
Losing their minds, like eating parts of their flesh, like they'd go nuts down there.
Kind of like part of the inspiration for the movie As Above,
So Below?
Yeah,
Mhm,
yeah.
mhm. I'm so glad
Or,
you've
The
seen that.
Descent.
Yeah.
I've never seen it, but yeah.
That was a
said what?
one-shot
The
film,
Descent?
wasn't it?
You ever seen The Descent?
The Descent's
That's a
wild.
fucking classic.
Yeah. Good movie.
As
Yeah.
Above, So Below is so
Alright.
good.
I liked
into
it
this
up until
right
like
here.
the ending. I didn't like as much.
Dude, we have
Test
to do
driving
this. by the
products
way.
at
The
IKEA.
ending is fun.
We have to do this. Can you turn the speakers up a little bit?
It's quiet.
Yeah, it is a little quiet.
Let's test drive it a little bit.
I don't know. What do you think? Just test drive it first.
Just kidding.
This is what IKEA is like. Fucking hate IKEA.
Why are they so quiet, but then the ending is so
The
loud?
fucking bass at the end, the 808s. Oh my god, I did this to him the other day, and
Yeah.
it was perfectly timed.
It was.
I got nervous.
What the fuck?
He touched me, and I went, I got nervous.
I'm sorry.
Put the window down. Oh.
I got nervous.
I got nervous.
My bad.
Whoa.
I'm ready
Now
for
I
this
gotta
one.
cut loose.
I had to sing that in school. The whole fucking Footloose soundtrack. We did it for choir. As like we did Footloose, but as like a choir show.
Gross.
It haunts my life. Whoa. I like that he still gave it a little fucking.
A little tap.
Where you going?
Where you going?
Where you going? Bitch, here I go.
His raccoon friends definitely dared him to do this.
Where are you going? Why are you approaching me? Can you not? Sir, can I? What the fuck? Fuck?
He said,
I've seen that before. It never gets old.
This is like the 15th time I've seen that one, so
Still
it lost it a little bit for me.
He touched the butt.
your kids get to the car before you can unlock
What
it.
sucks is that she sent me a lot of these, and so I've already seen them. But what sucked even more is that I saw them before she even sent them to me. So she sent me this one, I had already seen it,
You pre.
and so now this is the third time that I've seen it.
I literally yell at my kids as they're walking to the car ahead of me. I'm like, it's locked.
My whole thing is that fucking JoJo did that shit the other day, and she's over there fucking pulling on a handle, and I'm go to unlock it, and then she pulls on the handle as I'm trying to unlock it.
It doesn't
unlock.
unlock.
And then she's like, it's still it's still locked, and I was like,
You want to do it one more time for the one time?
Why is that still a thing? I get maybe old locks weren't smart enough, but we have the
Mine's a
technology
98.
now. Well, yeah, but that's still a thing even with new cars.
I
Is that
know.
a safety feature or something?
I mean, I don't know.
If you're hitting unlock and somebody's pulling on the handle as you hit it, it should just unlock.
I think it's something with the mechanism though, and the way that
It probably
the
gets
locks
caught.
work.
We have the engineering
Yeah.
to fix that though.
Why haven't we fixed this age-old problem?
Stop making
that's-
self-driving cars and make locks
Oh wait,
that are
we're
dumb.
back at the beginning. I didn't
There you go.
realize
There's
that.
one more at the very end that's not a part of the
group.
bundle,
You
so
gotta
you're gonna have to
fix
fix
it.
it out. I was excited to show this one to Wes too.
We
Because
have
this
the
one was
technology.
funny.
It bothers me so fucking much. see this shit.
How long have you been married?
4 years.
But I'm 6.
He said, but I'm 6.
I think the dudes at the bottom fucking reacting to it makes it even better though. Like
He knows too much. How long have you been married? 4 years. But I'm 6. Oh shit.
That's funny.
It's so good. But I'm 6.
Great reaction from both the kid and the guys below.
I know.
Yeah, that was awesome.
All right, we're
Good
gonna
TikToks.
we're
That
gonna
was great.
do a round of this absurd fucking Cards Against Humanity.
Is it
do
just
this.
the absurd?
Yeah.
It's just the absurd.
Oh,
I
okay.
didn't mix any of the old cards in. It's just
Alright.
the absurd one, so we got all new cards.
Who wants to go first on black?
I feel like. Never mind.
There's a better way to word that.
Yeah. I feel like those weren't the right
Who
words.
wants to go first with the black card?
Great.
Yeah, there you
Who
go.
goes First? Okay.
This ain't my first rodeo, kid. Mama knows her way around blank. I fucked that up. I slurred a little bit.
I slurred a
My
little bit.
mouth is dry.
I hadn't looked at my cards yet. Wait, give me that line again one more time.
This ain't my first rodeo, kid. Mama knows her way around blank.
I think that's the card I want to go with for sure.
Mama knows her way around blank.
Oh, god damn it.
That's terrible.
Where's the jar?
I'm gonna save that one. All right.
You just reading your cards.
Yeah.
Make a note of what you got.
What are you doing?
Nothing. Nothing.
I feel violated.
Right. Get out of my
Okay.
space.
Oh, I know an easy way.
This ain't my first rodeo, kid. Mama knows her way around big beefy baseball boys.
Yeah, we know how she gets her money.
Mama knows her way around preparing my asshole for anal sex.
He's all sexual.
Yeah.
Yes.
Mama knows her way around getting fisted by a man with no fingers.
Whoa.
He's just gotta know.
That just blew my mind.
Getting fisted by a guy with
I
no
feel like-
fingers.
Yeah.
Trey was.
It's just called
reading
being
this.
nubbed.
You're born for fisting.
You're
Dude,
born
this is
for
hard. They
fisting.
were all the same.
I feel
They
like Trey was
were all
reading
the
this
same.
unamused the whole time.
They were all the same.
These are all the same vibe.
Just, I mean, look at me right now.
Look at this face. Does this face read amusement to you?
That's not what I'm trying to say. I'm gonna go with asshole for sex.
Asshole for sex.
Yeah.
Take that one. Thank
Mine
you.
was fisting by a guy with no fingers.
Mine was the beefy baseball boys.
Of course it was.
Alright.
My sexual
What
joke.
does that mean?
My sexual joke was better than yours.
What is that supposed to be?
Picked it random.
I thought we was, wait.
Because you're a beefy
You
baseball
go to the
boy.
right or you go left?
I was going by fucking bowl rotation rules.
Yeah, we usually
Pass
go
to the
clockwise.
left.
We usually go
I
clockwise.
thought
You
you
usually
always
go
pass to
before
the
me.
right.
And you pass to the left.
You do this all the time.
Oh, okay.
Say it loud. I'm blank and I'm proud. It's a good card for me to pull. Okay. Okay.
One more.
I'll get there.
Aw. This one would have been good.
I'm 2/3 of the way.
Where's the
to
jar?
it.
God damn it, Footloose is stuck in my head now.
Yep, same.
Everybody cut,
Right.
everybody cut, foot loose.
So you're just doing the last line,
Yeah.
so that hopefully it ends in our brains.
Yeah.
It's not.
Whoa, cut, foot, loose. Oh.
So earlier, I woke up. I woke up, went downstairs to go and like check on JoJo, and also to find my speaker, and I went out to the garage, and my dad was listening to.
Footloose?
No.
That would be hilarious.
He was what's
jamming to
is it
Footloose in the
Hoobastank?
Hoobastank?
Is it Hoobastank?
The
that
Reason?
does it? No, it wasn't the Reason. No, it wasn't Hoobastank. It was some other band, basically like that kind of.
Dead bands.
And so I went back
Stabbing
upstairs, and I was like just singing the song, and I was like, "Spoon Man, come together with your plan."
Did you just fucking compare Stone?
Hoobastank?
Or
Sto-
not,
no,
it's not Stone Temple Pilots. It's the other one.
Not Stone Sour, not Stone Temple Pilots, but
fucking
Soundgarden.
Soundgarden?
Did you just compare Soundgarden to Hoobastank?
I mean, I don't know, man. What I meant by one of those bands was like one of those bands that they play on 99.7. Like,
Okay,
yeah,
all right.
that's what I meant.
I'm
Sorry.
glad that's what you meant.
Yeah, no, sorry. Like one of those like
One of those
older bands that they still play on 99.7, even though there's plenty of more. Anyways, and I was like, Spoon Man, and she was like, that's not.
There's no way
That's
he's
not the
saying
lyrics.
Spoon Man.
And I was like, yeah. I was like, yes, it
The
is.
song's
I was
called
like-
Spoon Man.
And
Like they made a rock song about a guy who plays the spoons. I feel like
Yeah.
come together with your plan, save me.
Same band that made a song about a black hole sun.
Oh yeah. Anyways,
Anyways.
I just
way
thought
to
it was
just
funny.
out your son's black hole.
I just thought it was funny that she was like, that's not the
Gross.
lyrics. And I was like, I'm singing it in a funny way, but like, that's definitely the lyrics. And then I looked it up and I was like, that's definitely the lyrics. And she's like, I can never listen to that song.
I can
ever
never
again.
listen to that song again.
Say it loud. I'm slowly releasing a huge fart over the course of 2 minutes, and I'm proud. Just letting it leak out.
I feel like that defeats the purpose of like holding in your fart and releasing it over time. If you're like, I'm farting.
I'm just gonna slowly gas bomb this room,
Right.
instead of doing it all at once.
As you're walking down the aisle of a plane and you have the very last seat.
Hashtag
you
drive by.
Leaving a fucking
slowly
scent trail.
crop dust everybody.
Say it loud. I'm masturbating to ISIS beheading videos, and I'm proud. Who's giving that pep talk?
Who's giving that pep talk? Welcome to my TED Talk.
Say it loud. I'm having no legs, just toes, and I'm proud.
No legs, just toes.
I have no legs, just toes, and I'm proud. Masturbating to ISIS.
Yeah, let's
Okay.
give me that one.
Just
Okay.
because that one was the most shocking. That one definitely made me react to it.
Oh wait.
I was just going to let it happen. I wasn't going to say anything because you got
go,
on
buddy.
me about, which
go,
way
buddy.
we go. and
Yeah, because you've
everything, so-
asked like every other time we play Cards Against
Yeah,
Humanity.
well,
You're like,
sometimes
which way are you
I,
passing?
at least I'm making sure.
I'm gonna gamble on this one and draw a card.
Before
Tell me what.
before I tell you what it is.
Wow.
Oh
Wow!
Anybody
Hold on.
else? Anybody else?
Hold on. Wait. Wait.
Y'all want to?
Wait.
You might have seen the card though, because the way that you handed
No,
it.
I picked it. I
Okay.
picked it up off the
I just meant the
top,
way that you
read
hand-
it, and then put it on the bottom, and then handed
I
you
meant
the
the way
next
that you
one.
handed me the card that I have currently in my hand.
There you go.
I,
I'm gonna
okay.
blindly give you a card
Okay.
too. This is interesting. We should do this more
I
often.
don't want to hold off, but I also don't want to just fuck it.
All right.
Yeah.
All right.
I should have used that to get rid of the card that
Listen.
I don't want.
I guess-
Random chaos.
I guess we're
love
just
it.
gonna read it as it's fucking.
That was a long time.
Dude, you've got to go to space. Uncut daddy dick is awesome in space.
You should see my foreskin in space.
Dude, you've got to go to space. Bipolar disorder is awesome in space. Oh, fuck. Dude, you've got to go to space. Slavery is awesome in space. Who's got slavery?
That was me.
It's
I've got the anti-gravity slavery.
Shay was bipolar disorder, and that was pretty funny too.
Uncut daddy.
They were all
Uncut
fucking
daddy
perfect.
dick was great. You should
God.
see my loose, uncut penis up in space, man. 0 G on all this foreskin is fantastic.
That was actually pretty fucking fun. I liked that one, dude.
We want to do that again?
No, I'm
Okay.
guessing.
Sweetheart, you and your sister excel in different ways. she's got her violin, and you've got... Please give me, like, herpes. Like, please.
Please give me herpes.
Please give me herpes.
You've got...
She's got her violin, and you've got... God, I'm probably just absolutely ear-fucking everybody with me taking off this fucking hoodie.
Okay.
I really want
Spoon
to keep
Man.
looking at your cards.
Mine is just like
I really want to keep looking at your
purely
cards.
absurd.
I think it's just because I want to see you naked.
Sweetheart, you and your sister...
We were just gonna go fast.
Yeah. We're gonna just sail right past that.
Alright.
Let that one go.
Sweetheart, you and your sister excel in different ways. She's got her violin, and you've got the wonderful giant spoon known as ladle.
Fair enough.
All right.
Cute.
Spoon man. Sweetheart, you and your sister excel in different ways. She's got her violin, and you've got certain things, but not others. That's boobs. That's boobs. But that's boobs, but a bad personality. That's what that is.
Oh.
That's what that card is.
Oh, that one hurt a little bit.
You've got certain things, but not others.
That one, I might have felt that one a little
You
too
got
hard.
boobs, but a shitty personality. That's what that meant. Damn. Sweetheart, you and your sister excel in different ways. She's got her violin, and you've got thoughts and prayers. I hate it when people do that. Thoughts and prayers.
We're thinking about you.
I'm doing certain things, but not others, because that one told a story. That one told a wee bit of a...
I read that and it hurt.
Yeah.
Like I literally read that one and it hurt me a little bit. I was like, yeah.
Nah, that is cutting.
I was like, oh god.
Yeah, that hurt.
Yeah.
I had that card and I read it together. And I was like, oof.
Oof.
Give me 10 good men in 48 hours and I'll get you blank. What, dude?
Give me 10 good men in 48 hours.
I feel like this is just not make sense enough for Trey.
None of mine really fit the prompt.
Oh man, no. I'm sick of this already.
Jar.
Sick
In the
of this
jar.
already.
Oh man.
I'm fucking sick of it.
I'll get you.
I'm leaning this way because like if I look over at you, I can see your cards. Because you're just like, oh here, just fucking lay on them.
It's not Uno. You don't know what I'm gonna play next. I don't know.
For what?
Hey, you spilled something on you.
I'm gonna spill something on you.
There's paper towels next to you.
I know there is. I put them there.
God, why do I get yelled at for trying to be helpful? Like,
Because we're not trying to be helpful.
people drop something, I tell them that they dropped something, and they're just like, yeah, thanks, I know. And I'm like, I was just trying to be helpful.
Give me 10 good men in 48 hours and I'll get you doing it, doggy, no kissing.
Doggy, no kissing.
That
like
seems
the
so
kissing.
legit.
No kissing.
Give me 10 good men in 48 hours and I'll get you the worm that ate my penis and is now my penis. Okay.
That was absurd.
That was absurd. Give me 10 good men in 48 hours and I'll get you Panda Express.
I feel like that's a trade. Give me 10 good men and I'll buy you some Chinese
It's like they're
food.
going out on an expedition.
Yeah.
Panda Express, I'm going with Panda Express.
Fuck yes!
Nice.
I was like, that seems like a trade. Like, if you bring me 10 well-bodied men,
I'll
I'll
get
get you some Panda Express.
It might take 48 hours because I got to get through the 10 men, but I'll get you the Panda Express.
Give me 2 days with these 10 good men.
I was a
and
dog.
I'll
We'll
get
go
you
over
some
the mountain
Panda
and cross the
Express.
river for the Panda Express for you.
I'll get you some Panda Express.
I was a doggy, but no kissing. I thought
That
that
was
was.
So,
I figured you'd appreciate that
Doggy with no
one.
kissing.
so close.
That was the worm that ate my penis.
I
Now
love
my
that.
penis.
That was absurd.
It's finally happening. I'm finally doing it. Yes! It's time for blank.
I've got some absurd cards, guys.
This absurd box is pretty absurd.
this is absurd. Are you hanging in back there? Are you EB? I'm just keeping you away.
All right.
This one that I just picked up.
Dad's losing
It's
it.
finally happening. Finally doing it. Yes, it's time for life.
Okay.
Well, that was just a script.
Yeah.
It's just a script.
It's time for life.
It's time for life.
It's finally happening.
Yes.
I'm finally doing it. Yes. It's time for twirling a cane, popping it into my anus, and giving a tip of the top hat.
I got the trick down. I'm ready.
Twirling a cane, popping it into my anus. Wow. All right.
And then giving a
It's like
tip
a
of the
magic
top
show.
Yeah.
Ta-da.
It's finally happening. I'm finally doing it. Yeah. It's time for sucking the caviar straight out of a fish's pussy.
My God.
Oh my god.
Jesus.
I'm finally
Christ.
doing it.
I finally have
Wait,
the
hold on,
balls
say that
after
again?
all these years.
Sucking the caviar straight out of a fish's pussy.
All right. Okay.
All right.
Yeah, we're done.
That's
That's
rough.
that's it.
Ow, man. Stop.
Reminds me of the YMH clip of the woman who's like, suck my pussy. Kiss it.
Ow, why are you attacking
Did you
me?
see the
right
one
now?
clip on YMH where the dude was like talking about how he can like, what
Love
was
you.
it?
Stop
It's something
biting
about
me.
like his third eye and then also like clenching his asshole.
Oh, are you talking about the soul healer guy that like works
Yeah.
with men?
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's
that
like,
guy was hilarious.
it's like you open your third eye and you breathe.
Stop.
He had Tom and Christina like breathing with him and like trying to like feel
And
their
then
balls in their asshole.
Yeah, and then you clench your asshole and he's like, it just releases everything. And I
Yeah.
was like, can you please not do that ever again?
He made some good points.
I can't
He's
say
like, I
that
tried it.
because Manson keeps like attacking me.
Who had
Can
twirling
you
a cane?
stop? That was me.
All right.
Nice.
Like I said, look. He has my bra strap. Could you get off? Stop. Stop.
Oh, this is gonna be a fun one. What's up, YouTube? User Dan the Man wanted to see blank, so here we go. What's up, YouTube? User Dan the Man wanted to see blank, so here we go. I feel like that's
So
exactly
here
how
we
that would go.
All right.
Oh, I'm so excited because you know I'm gonna come with the same energy, you guys. I'm reading it in
Read
that.
this shit.
I'm reading it in that. Yeah. This is what I was born for, man.
Yeah, come on, theater boy.
Fuck you. You know what's funny? The other day,
Yeah, do it, theater boy.
what were we talking about? We were talking about something because we were down here and you were reading off like the.
Oh, it was like if you know your partner so well, answer these questions.
Yeah, it's like if you know your man so well
And it
or
was
some
like,
shit.
what was his favorite subject in school? Who was his favorite teacher? And I was like, theater, Womack.
Yeah, and then she was like, "Oh, you've only been behind the scenes," and I was like, "That's a lie." I was like, "I have actually been on stage. I was Andrew in the Velveteen Rabbit when I was like 10 years old for the Pickerington Community Theater. You can look that shit up.
Look it up.
I swear to God, you can look it up. And I can remember it vividly. And also, I had
Ow!
256
You bitch.
lines, and the only
Stop.
reason that I remember that I had 256 lines is because
of the road.
Because of the road.
Yeah.
And I had a monologue at one point where I was just up there on stage by myself with the stuffed bunny rabbit and a picnic basket, like having a picnic. And,
Yeah.
like, so I had a whole monologue at 10 years old, and I fucking killed that.
Nailed it.
Nailed it.
I monoed that log.
Yeah.
I monoed. Gave mono to a log. I monoed that log.
What's up, YouTube? User Dan the Man wanted to see leading children around with magical flute, so here we go.
All right.
What's up, YouTube? User Dan the Man wanted to see the persecution of Buddhists by the American-backed government of South Vietnam.
So here we go.
So here we go.
We're doing it again.
We at it again.
Vietnam
boys.
Oh my God.
We back at it again, boys.
Awesome.
I get back into character. No, we're good.
Card.
Yeah, it was good. What's God damn it. I saw you, Tim. You said Dan the man wanted to see not being a part of my son's life, so here we go.
Oh, fuck.
I felt like that was the perfect voice to do that with.
Yeah. That was too good. That was too good.
I didn't even read the card first.
Neglecting my children, so here we go.
I did not even read the card first. I had no idea what it was. I was hilarious that I chose
I've
that
seen a couple
voice,
streamers where that's their whole vibe. It's like kids crying in the back, then like,
Fuck them kids. No, who wants to see me do a backflip?
Oh, dude.
turning the volume up on their headphones.
Into a kiddie pool of pudding.
I don't know if
Those
I
are
go
all
with the
good.
persecution of Buddhists by the American-backed government of South Vietnam because it was fucking hilarious, or go with the not being a part of the son's life because I did the voice that fit perfectly with that. I'm like torn between it because I'm like, do I go with what I feel, you know, or do I go with the actual one that I should go with? Because that one was my the persecution of Buddhists.
Yeah, finally.
Finally.
that was
a
fucking
fire
funny.
ass card.
I can't take that away from Trey just because I did the
Vietnam
voice,
War
like-
Part 2, let's run it!
Oh my god, that's so
Great
fucking.
pull.
I swear to God, though, I did not read that card. I had no idea. I just did the voice, and
It's also good that you aced it without stumbling or anything.
Yeah.
That fucking really sold it.
Yeah.
oh my god, somebody clip that
This
shit.
one's a bit of a story. It's late at night. You're in bed with your lover, Patrick Stewart. He leans over with a twinkle in his eye and asks, how about blank?
Patrick Stewart is daddy. I love that man.
It's late at night. You're in bed with your lover, Patrick Stewart.
I feel like I only have one card
He
for
leans over
this.
with a twinkle in his eye and asks, how about blank? Uncut Daddy Dick would have been good here, but that was my card.
Yeah. Uncut Daddy Dick would have been a good one there.
How about Uncut Daddy Dick? Uncut Daddy Dick!
29? 29? Uncut Daddy Dick?
Oh, Dick.
A scientist. It's gonna make me laugh for
We're starting Vietnam War 2! We're abandoning our kids!
I saw you too.
I saw you, Tim. You said Dan the man wanted you to see not taking care of my son's life, so here we go.
It's late at night. You're in bed with your lover, Patrick Stewart. He leans over with a twinkle in his eye and asks, how about getting half hard and trying to smoosh it in?
Perfect card for that.
That's awesome.
How about getting half hard and trying to smoosh it in?
Smoosh.
Why are you reading this like that one lady?
I'm reading it like an audible book reader.
No. You've been reading it like the lady from Mean Girls that you quote all the time. You remind me of the 4th of July.
Oh no, that's not Mean Girls, that's Legally Blonde.
Legally Blonde.
You look like the 4th of July.
Makes me want to.
Makes me want a hot dog real bad.
She does it so good. I swear you were reading it like that. Please read it like that.
It's late at night.
That's pretty good.
You got it down, dude.
You're in bed with your lover, Patrick Stewart. He leans over with a twinkle in his eye and asks, how about quality, affordable menswear? Why am I so good at that?
You are really fucking good at it, dude.
You look like the 4th of July.
It's good.
Right.
It's really
Oh, shit.
tears in my eyes.
Woo.
The part of the episode where Austin can't stop laughing. Happens once
I'm
every
glad it's
episode.
because me.
Fuck off!
It's late at night. You're in bed with your lover, Patrick Stewart. He leans over with a twinkle in his eye and asks, how about letting that pussy breathe?
Oh my god. I forgot to ask if I could have the Slim Jim. I just opened it.
You're fine.
was
You
literally
can have
sitting
it.
here
No,
like-
you're fine.
I
That's
was
pretty
like,
much communal
ask them
desk
when they're
snack.
done laughing, and I just opened it.
You're fine. You can have it.
I'm gonna go with getting half hard and trying to smush it in.
Oh.
Let's go, boys.
was good.
Yeah. Give me the
Letting
black.
that
I want the black card.
Letting that pussy breathe was a close second.
Oh my god.
Come on, girl, let that pussy breathe.
Let that pussy breathe.
I feel like you guys remember Boondock Saints 2 when he's like, "Shut up, Romeo's crying." We need to have a moment where you're like, "Shut up, Austin's laughing."
God, we've been doing that for the past week and a half. Shut up, Romeo's crying.
Oh my god.
I'm gonna do that with him. Shut up, Austin's crying.
I love that
Speed
voice,
round?
babe.
Speed round?
Oh yeah, we
Yep.
can do a speed round.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, it's 11 o'clock.
I mean, we didn't start till 9:30, so
All
I
right.
mean,
Rock and roll, Trey.
We start at 9:20, but we can go till 11:20.
yeah. Well, that gives us time to do a speed round and then do the plugs and shit. Yeah, we'll be good.
Let her rip, Trey.
Live from the Universal Studios, it's America's favorite game show, Blank or Blank. It's a double card.
It's a double card. Okay.
Ooh.
Okay. Can you say it again
I
one more
didn't
time?
pick
I
up
wasn't
another
prepared for the double.
Live from Universal Studios, it's America's favorite game show, Blank or Blank.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah, we're gonna have to kind of.
All you have to do is flip it, and that should be the order that they're in.
We might. Oh, here I'm gonna keep these together. Wes, you hand me yours, and then I'll
So,
like switch them up so that
First
way.
one as I'm reading it.
Yeah,
Second
yeah.
one, yeah.
Yeah. So you'll like
Blank.
you'll just like flip them over, and then it'll be the first one, and then you read the second one. You know what I mean? So yeah, and then I'm gonna switch them up so that Trey
I'm
has
a
no
shuffle.
idea who's is whose.
So I'm reading the one on the bottom first, right?
Yeah, so
No,
you're just gonna have to
no.
flip
Well,
the cards
no.
over.
Yeah.
That's it. You're just gonna have to flip them over
Well,
and
it's
read
on
them
the
in that
bottom
order.
now, so yeah. Yes.
Right.
What do you
so I
mean?
read the one on the bottom. If I
Right
could just
now,
flip them
yes.
Over, yeah.
Yeah. Okay, so hand him those.
Okay.
So that's your first one. That's your second one. That's your third one. I feel like with this one, it doesn't really matter.
Mine is like, it does matter, and it's like
Oh, okay.
historically accurate.
Oh, Jesus. You would. You would
Alright.
throw some shit out there like that.
But I just had 2 cards that worked for it. Oh, this is also a double.
We can't do another.
No.
If we do a
'Cause we're
double.
not redrawing, right?
Yeah,
We're
no,
not redrawing.
we're not redrawing. If we do a double,
We could do
and then one
another-
for me, and then one for, but then we can't do a story afterwards.
Oh, yeah.
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 Alright.
And these are gonna be some absurd ass stories.
Alright, got one.
Okay.
The city folk would never understand the quiet dignity of blank.
I'm just gonna send it on that one.
Okay.
I swear to God, I'm gonna murder my husband if he doesn't shut the fuck up about blank.
That one's just true.
I feel like I'm gonna feel personally attacked by this one.
No.
Maybe no. Okay.
No, it's just something that if you were to talk to me about it, I'd be like, yo, shut the fuck up.
Counter Strike. Is there a Counter Strike?
No, it's not Counter Strike. Okay.
Alright, but shut the fuck up.
I know. It's a very niche.
What has my life become? I'm jerking off to a video called Co-ed Absolutely Destroyed by Blank.
Absolutely destroyed by... Okay, I'm glad I finally got to use this card.
I have to. I can't choose between.
Alright.
Eeny, meeny, miny, moe it. Alright, Trey. Let her rip.
Oh yeah, keep these for the story.
Yeah.
Live from Universal Studios, it's America's favorite game show, The South Rising Again, or Acquiring a Gun Very Easily. It's America's favorite game
Miley
show,
Cyrus.
The End of All Life on Earth, or having 30 sons named Chad.
You gotta pick one!
Yeah.
I feel like most people would go with ending all that. Let's be real.
30 sons named Chad,
Let's be
or
real.
all life on Earth ending. Gotta pick one.
It's America's favorite game show. Fascism or sluts, whores, and bitches. I mean, if you had to choose, dude, really think about it.
No, that's a tough call.
Germany did a lot under fascism.
Everybody's picked fascism so
No, I'm
far.
kidding.
Nobody's picking the sluts, whores, and bitches.
I'm going with the end of all life on Earth.
Nice.
Hell yeah, 20,
Nice.
20 kids named Chad. Who the fuck would want that?
I feel like
Yeah.
Trey knew which one mine was. He was like, I'm not giving him another one.
I really have no idea.
The
Was it
fascism and the sluts, whores,
That
and
was a good
bitches.
one. Mine
The South
I
rising
thought-
again,
Yeah.
their firearms
Yeah.
becoming easily
We
accessible.
knew,
Yeah.
you gave it away though because you were like
Yeah.
historically accurate,
Yeah.
and we had nothing that was to that.
Either you can buy a gun real easy, or the South rises again.
Yeah.
that's real life. You city folk would never understand the quiet dignity of getting Me Too'd.
Get what?
Getting
Oh,
hashtag
me
Me
too.
Too'd. Yeah. You
I
city
feel like the city folk would understand that.
Nah. You city folk wouldn't understand what it's like to get canceled. You city folk would never understand the quiet dignity of big hot fire that's burning everybody.
Setting everybody on fire.
That one took a minute to sink in.
She's a witch.
Your sister was a witch.
You city folk would never understand the quiet dignity of a toothless woman gumming on a peach.
That's beautiful.
Alright, I like that one.
That just works.
That
That felt like
That felt accurate
like
for that.
ancient Tennessee wisdom or something.
It's Austin. Don't pick that one. You think way too much.
That was definitely not.
You know it was mine.
all right.
Give me the fucking card, dude.
That was quick. That was
Coming on.
great.
Coming on a page.
You like that one. That one was fucking perfect. Come on,
City
dude.
folk wouldn't understand setting everybody on fire. How peaceful that could be.
Oh god, mine was too good for that one.
Coming on a peach.
I handed you that one. I was like, I got this and unlocked, dude.
Toothless woman gumming on a peach.
Like I felt like I
Y'all
was,
would never get that.
Would never
I had
understand.
it. The Me Too thing, I felt like city folk would understand that because that's where that shit is more prominent.
I
and-
think it's funny to reverse that. Though. It's like,
okay.
Some fucking hick is like, you fucking city folk.
would never understand getting Me Too.
I've been canceled every day of my life.
And all I did was fuck my cousin. I didn't know that was a crime.
I swear to God, I'm gonna murder my husband if he doesn't shut the fuck up about putting dirty dishes in the sink and hoping someone else deals with them.
You know?
Alright. I know which one is Emily's.
Shots fired.
I swear to God, I'm gonna murder my husband if he doesn't shut the fuck up about my math teacher's bulge. Oh, fuck, I read the last one. I swear to God, I'm gonna murder my husband if he doesn't shut the fuck up about politics. That one, super real.
Yeah, that's my wife with me.
You don't shut the fuck up about
She's like, I
If
don't
you
care.
mention Nelson Mandela one more time in this house.
I'm gonna have to go with my math teacher's bulge. Though.
Yay.
That one I'm gonna
Mine
have to
was
go with
politics, you fucking weirdo.
that one. That one was funny. That was good.
I love that
after,
you took offense from Trey's card.
no, because you said that it was like, you were like, nah, like, this is an actual thing. So, putting the dirty, I thought that was yours, but then after I read that one, I was like,
Politics.
oh, okay.
Oh, I would definitely tell you to shut the fuck up
Oh,
before
yeah.
you talk
Oh,
to
yeah.
about what's fucking politics.
But luckily, we don't like politics around here.
I've already
so,
told you
like,
to shut the fuck up about talking about religion. I'm like, I don't like talking about it. It's
Yeah.
not a good topic.
Nah, so if I read the first one, but if I'd have read politics first, I would have been like, yeah, that's it.
What has my life become? I'm jerking off to a video called Co-ed absolutely destroyed by big Italian women making the spicy sauce.
I'm intrigued.
Awesome.
That's like a gangbang of just all women.
I want to see that video.
I'm
Damn,
I'm
they're trying to
very
make
intrigued.
the spicy sauce.
I want to
Yeah.
know what the spicy sauce is. Like, I'm intrigued, actually.
Here, bitch, we're gonna make you into spicy sauce.
I feel like that's like fingering somebody while they're on their period, so it's like cum and blood, and you're like spicy sauce.
No,
Oh,
that's a
God.
that's a
I was
Russian.
just imagining them also making sauce while they.
Oh!
That's a
like
Russian.
Turning some sauce.
That's a Russian candy cane.
Really, I've always just called it mayo chup.
No, that's a no. Nope, that's a Russian candy cane. Coming inside of a girl
What
while
is
she's
my-
on her period.
What has my life become? I'm jerking off to a video called Co-ed absolutely destroyed by the pelican that will one day eat Scarlett Johansson's baby.
God damn, that's
Damn, that's-
hyper specific.
That's ScoJo twice in one night too. We were talking
Yeah.
about ScoJo earlier.
We were. I would. The pelican that will one day eat Scarlett Johansson's baby. I'd just like to run that back one more time. What has my life become? I'm jerking off to a video called Co-ed Absolutely Destroyed by Leading a Country to War on False Pretenses. That poor Co-ed.
She got wrecked by that.
And we're back around.
She got literally destroyed.
We came full circle.
The pelican.
The pelican.
The pelican.
Yeah.
Jarlath Johansson?
Jarlath.
Okay,
Scarlett
fellas
Johansson.
and lady, I don't think we need to count the cards. I think we all know who won this one.
Yeah.
Uno,
fat
dos,
stacks
tres, cuatro, cinco,
Hey, you just said
seis.
we don't need to count the cards, you piece of shit.
6, 8.
Don't worry, guys. I'll smother him in his sleep. just to the edge of death, and then I'll let him breathe again, and then I'll just smother him
And if
again.
we're counting, uno dos.
Call me the producer, because I got Trey.
Hey! Hey, that was good. I like that. Call me the producer because I got Trey. I just want to make sure you heard that, Trey, because that was good.
That was good.
Right, who wants to go first?
I was listening to Fresh Air with Terry Gross pulling a shit-covered raccoon out of the toilet and nursing it back to health. Tar.
Tar? Is
Just the word tar, period. I didn't know what to do with that one the whole game.
God.
Mine aren't cohesive.
They're too absurd.
I'm notorious for doing stuff bad. So when I walked into what looked like a chemical weapons facility but turned out to be a children's hospital,
What are they doing in there?
what happened next was unclear.
Makes sense.
Yeah.
Alright, this is shit. I gotta really craft something here.
Wait, how do you have 4 cards?
Because his black card was a double card.
Oh, yeah.
We got double cards from all three of
That's
us,
right,
but
that's
not
right.
him.
That's right, that's right.
So I got one more
One
bullshit
more
to
card.
do with. Thumb, the king of the fingers, started loving America while he was licking the toilet as mistress commands and using her joyless wooden Soviet toys.
Ooh.
Holy shit.
That was actually really good, though.
That was
nice. So I got a real job with insurance and your taxes taken out and everything, making yogurt that moans in pleasure as you eat it. And guess what? Free day, 2-day shipping with Amazon Prime.
Yogurt that moans while you eat it.
And
I
guess
eat
what?
that yogurt. I feel like pudding would have been better there because anytime you don't have a spoon and you need to eat a pudding cup, you just end up like
Yeah.
getting in there.
Fuck yeah. I like this back. This was a good one.
This was a good pack.
This was a good one.
We're some
Yeah.
absurd ass people, so
Yeah.
I feel like that worked out.
We need to get some more and just like mix them all to fucking
I was
together
like,
and
do
just,
I get the red box? Or do I get the absurd box? And then I was like, I need the absurd box.
Yeah, yeah. That was good.
They also had the popcorn one that comes in like it's the movie bundle. It comes in a box of popcorn and it comes with like 2 things of microwave popcorn and like
It didn't look as good.
like
though.
movies to watch or some shit. I don't know, a digital download of something. I think I don't
Is it like
remember.
referential cards too, like from movies?
I think so. Yeah.
Probably
Yeah.
it was like probably a lot of movie quotes, which now that
A
I'm
lot of
thinking,
ScoJo.
which now that I'm thinking about it, might have worked with us.
It
Is
might
this shit
have.
ton of movie quotes?
Yeah.
That's what we do on a daily basis, anyways.
Yeah.
Because we have horrific ADHD. Shut up! Romeo's crying.
Shut up. Austin's laughing.
Oh, cards is always fun.
Cards is always fun. Alright.
All right. Well, hey, thanks for watching another stupid ass episode that we just did.
That was a show?
that
was the show.
That was the
it.
show. You made it here, so I mean, like, kudos to you. I think.
There's a Patty Itel at some point in chat.
What'd she say?
She said, "You are correct." No context as to when that was said, or
Well, that's Mimi. Hi,
You are
Mimi.
correct. To this show is fucking stupid.
I think she said that like an hour ago.
Oh, okay, all right.
I'm gonna have to look back while I clip and see
where
we
she said that.
which
Yeah,
is, like, you are correct.
But yeah, you can follow us on all the shows.
It's the Vietnam War card. She's like,
You are correct. You can follow us on all of our socials. Are we on X anymore? Are we still a part of that? Are we still doing things with that, or?
I mean, I haven't posted on there.
Yeah.
I just use it to like read Robert Evans' tweets.
So maybe don't go follow us on there. No, I'm just kidding.
I mean, eventually I'll go back to being active on it.
But
Or
yeah,
it'll die.
you can either look up Blue Skies Podcast or Blue Skies Pod on any of our socials, and you'll be able to find us. If you're watching us on YouTube and you prefer Twitch, you can look up Blue SFTB, and that will show you our Twitch. Or you can look us up on YouTube if you're watching on Twitch. If you'd rather watch on there, Blue Skies Podcast and or Blue Skies from the Basement. Sorry. And then if you're on YouTube, if you want to see our most recent episodes, you can go to Blue Skies from the Basement. Go to the live section. That will show you all of our newest videos and everything else. We also have merch out there at tpublic.com/BSFTB. So we got some shit out there, and TeePublic does a lot of different things, between like t-shirts and sweatshirts to laptop cases to phone cases to cups and mugs. I mean, tapestry. They do pillows also, like you see here. They've got a whole bunch of shit out there on TeePublic, so you can get one of our logos on something that you keep around your house.
You can also get the really disturbing toothy banana sweatshirt.
Yeah. Yep. You can
That's
get
one
that.
of my favorites.
You can get that. We are working on our Patreon, which eventually will come out. So we'll let you guys know when that comes out.
By next week, and then I'm switching TeePublic. I fucking forgot.
Oh, you're switching it?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know this. This is news to me. Well, for right now, maybe if you're seeing this like live, you can go to TeePublic right now and get the merch for now.
Yeah.
But yeah, we're working on the Patreon. We'll make a post on our like Instagram and Facebook and stuff like that. Oh, I got the hiccups. God damn it. But you can go and do that, and then
I'll find. I forget what this fucking thing was called, but it's so much better.
we'll do it next episode.
So much better.
Also, if you want to follow us on our regular socials, you can find me anywhere at Banana Cult Leader on Twitch or Instagram. I think just about anywhere you can find me.
It's all Banana Cult.
Yeah, it is all Banana Cult. You know, even on games. So good luck.
Either the Audio Banana or SavageDad_Wes. That's my Instagram. So if you want to, I post like nature pics and like selfies and my kids.
I am
every so often.
The Fruit Loop, spelled like the cereal, on fucking everything.
Yeah.
Everything.
The,
I don't know how I coined that.
the
_fruit _loop LOOP.
Yeah, because I'm still that stupid ass bitch that'll be like
I knew it.
FRUIT.
Yeah, like, it's even spelled like that on the fucking cereal
I know.
box.
You got to
There's
think of it like the cereal box.
Latin version of you out there somewhere that goes by Frute Lupe.
Fruit Loop.
But yeah, you guys can follow us on all of our socials. Thank you so much for watching. We really appreciate all the support that we've still gotten over the past couple years, even though we've been kind of transitioning and not posting as much, but still the people that decide to come into the live shows or that are still watching or listening to our audio episodes over the years, because we still have been getting, like you said, like listens every month.
Yeah, we're still getting like 100 or so downloads per month on just the old shit.
Yeah. So that's awesome. Thank you to everybody that's been like continuously listening and everything. We really appreciate the support, and we're gonna try and keep going with this and build it up. And look out for our TikTok too, which is I guess not for much longer.
Yeah.
Because they're banning TikTok in the
it's
U.S.
not really a ban, and they passed a bill that said if they don't sell to a U.S. company, then they'll ban it, and they have like a set time period.
What a demand.
Yeah, they're like,
that's a ballsy ass demand.
One, they don't have to comply to that, and then
right.
Two, every time they've tried to ban it, it's gone to like a congressional vote or like a debate of some sort, and it gets stricken down. Like they tried to do it like about a year ago, and it didn't really go anywhere.
They did.
I thought it was like a unanimous vote that they just recently had.
It wasn't a unanimous vote.
It wasn't?
It was definitely bipartisan, but more Republicans voted for it than Democrats, and there was like, I don't know, 67 of the 300 or so voted no. Or maybe it's like 400 or so, because it was like 337 yes and like 60 something no.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So yeah, look for us on TikTok, Blue Skies Pod. So that's easy to find us, and yeah,
we'll see what happens with that.
We also have like Cash App, Venmo if you ever want to donate to the show to help us keep going with these types of things that we're doing.
Just those two. We don't support PayPal anymore.
Yeah.
We're probably going to drop Venmo because it's a PayPal company.
Oh, yeah. So why don't we just go through... We'll talk about it later.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because even I know a little bit about that, actually.
Yeah.
But yeah, we'll talk about it off the show. But yeah, thank you guys so much for listening. It's been another great episode. And later.